Yo, my people, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What's good in the building? Provided you're Arsenal fans, there's probably not masses amounts to be fucking delighted about. But let's do this. It is another evening, another day rolls. First of all, today, a couple topics. We're going to look at the next couple of fixtures coming up. Hopefully dig into a couple of the players that are available, not available. Obviously, we know the African nations is done for Pepe now. Hooray for Pepe. An early one. Please get the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Hazard Khan will be joining the stream today from roughly 10:15. The real one himself, the real one family. So let's hopefully get some people up on the fucking place. It just said 7 down to 3. What, people see my boat and jumped off? Nah, that is fucking well too fucking lovely. Anyways, another thing I want to talk about today, guys, is the mad amount of players that are available on I've never got this. Why does it go dark when I do that? The mad amount of players that is available on a free transfer at the end of the season. Legit, there is a lot of good fucking talent to be had for free. Obviously, you'll have to palm a few fucking agents. Probably slightly exaggerated wages, etc. But if you're looking at 50-60 million pound talents costing you this, fuck me, even for fucking Arsenal Football Club, do you know what I mean? The biggest bastards on earth of negotiating, of buying players, selling players, the biggest circus act of all. Could there be redemption in summer? As I say, without even spending a penny. I want to go into some of the people that are getting real one. Linda, good evening. Real one, Hanyumi. So I want to get into, finally, there's a few bits today. The players that still finally need to get rid of. The Mari, when he comes back, Bellerin needs to go permanently. What's going to happen with Mavropanos? He's been linked with Bayern Munich. Rob Holding. Pepe, still a massive question mark around him. Lucas Torreira. And Bernd Leno. Players such as Pablo Dybala, Frank Kessie, Osman Dembele, Jason Denayer, Sam Johnson at West Brom, Derek, let's just call it again, Derek, let's call him Derek Origi at Liverpool. Like, guys, there is a fucking lot of talent, and that's not even half of it. Go and just Google players out of contract 222. Mate, you're going to see 40 reasonable names. You're going to have heard of, for you, you'll have heard of all 40 of them. They're all good footballers or been good footballers at one time or another or whatever. There's young talent out there. There's experienced talent out there. There's all types. There's centre-backs. There's wingers. There's fucking strikers. Like, for the right-minded manager, football club, slightly ambitious maybe. Because you know what? Teams like Juventus, yeah? Teams even like PSG who have to kind of... Because let's have it right. They're in the French league fucking... So they have to kind of balance the book somehow, and they can't keep saying they've got a $750 billion fucking deal with Qatar Airways to try and get them out of fucking trouble for spending £200 million on various footballers. Example. So, Paul Robinson, good evening, Danny. Subscribed last night. Paul Robinson, you're a fucking real one. Thank you so much for the sub. You are a real one. Please join the debate. Mate, a couple of things today. Obviously, just rounding off, what do we think of the window? We know it was dog shit. 2 American players apparently incoming from 2 different teams. Apparently, I think Stan Kroenke owns both of them, Colorado Rapids, and the other one, I don't know where the goalkeeper, Matt Turner or whatever is coming from. Well, I want to talk about all of this. I want to talk about the masses of talent that's going to be available, bros. This is not even 10%. Pablo Dybala, Frank Kessie, Osman Dembele, Jason Denayer, Sam Johnson, Derek, as we call him, Origi, all available, on free transfers this summer. I'm in a very lit mood. I want to get a few more people in this stream. What the fuck is going on? Where's all the real ones? Shouts out to Yumi, Linda, Paul, of course. Let's get a few more of us in. Who's silently listening? Even though there's only 7 of us at the moment. Fucking disgusting. You're all fucking sacked. Right. I feel like a mug, bro. I was hoping at least one player would come. Well, bros, I don't know. Did you go out and try and spend fucking like £1,000 on merchandise season? That guy there should be feeling more like a mug first. I don't know. Oh, God. I don't even know who. Bros, just... The genuine, honest fan should feel mugged off by the whole transfer window, innit? Bro, that hasn't put on the group. Do you know what? I genuinely believe, seriously, I don't think we're in for Dusan. I think we knew it was a job done thing. Like, an agent's told us somewhere, like, mate, you're not going to get him. It can be a bit of a political, not political, a bit of a media circus for you all during January. It'll keep the eyes off Arsenal, who you're trying to get. We'll run it the most of January. The last few days it will come to a head, and then you can pretend you're switching your attention to an Isaac or something, an Isaac and Alexander the Great. I honestly don't get it. Absolutely in bits, broken-hearted. Fucking doesn't make sense to me. The whole window from top to bottom, the whole club from top to bottom. And everything I want to talk about, Pablo Mari, Hector Bellerin, Mavropanos, Rob Holding, Pepe maybe, Torreira, Bernd Leno. This summer we finally need to get all the deadwood out. That will be the last job to do in this fucking circus of a club, is to get the last of the deadwood out. And then what is it? A 3-4 man fucking spending spree? Oh, I don't know. Who knows? As I said before the window started, I was most worried of, like under Emery, we have loans. My biggest fear of the window was basically, let's have it right after a decent summer, because I don't think none of us thought we were going to spend 130, 140, 150, whatever it was in the summer. I doubted the wisdom of Arsenal and the Kronkers actually whipping their hands in their pocket to do anything more for the club in January. On that note, I think I was proved right. Obviously, I got wrapped into the whole Dusan thing when I'm not trying to deny this or anything. No. But talking to Hazard, talking to the real ones in the group, like, I've just begun to... The whole Dusan thing was a fraud. Shades of possibly Thomas Lemar, 92 million. Because, listen, Arsenal's never going to pay... No, I know we're going back a minute, indeed, here, but we would never, ever. And thank God, and rightly so. Like, if we'd have spent 92 million on Lemar, that would have been one of Wenger's last legacies. Imagine that. 92 million pound of record player. Like, fuck me, this eclipses Pepe and all his shitness. The 92 million pound man, that one would have been a lot to live down for Wenger. For the... This monkey tulip is tasting quite tulipy. It's a bit compressed and it's a bit temperamental. You know, I think maybe I stuffed too much weed in. It was a bit funny to burn at the minute. Dan, are you happy with the Uber? The Uber is gone now. No, I'm not, bruds. And I'll give you my reasons why. Because I did... Fuck, I've just ashed the floor. Because I did expect the minute Uber to walk, when he did walk out, I expected a fucking replacement to be there. I couldn't give a fuck if it was Isaac, if it was fucking Kingdom Come, if it was fucking the fucking... Bruds, I couldn't care. Listen, let me not get into fucking political... I didn't give a fuck who the name could have been, yeah? Just send me a striker. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want Marat or anything done like that, bro. But fuck me on hindsight. Like, to walk into the window and into for the rest of the season now, to have literally just Nketiah and Lacazette, mate, what do you want me to say? This scares the absolute shit out of me. Do you know what I mean? I do not have any faith in Lacazette. I do not have any faith in Nketiah. I do not think they can push us to top 4. I do think we are kind of doomed for this season now. Without a ready-made replacement, why do it? But this is, again, the Nketiah. Why let Nketiah go when Thomas Partey's pissing off to the African nations? Xhaka, as we all know, is the biggest liability since liability started. If he isn't getting sent off or giving penalties away at vital times against Man City, what does Xhaka really do for the cause? You know what I mean? I know he gets his courageous booking when he's made a fuck up and he has to run back and kick a guy. But you know what? I'm kind of through with that as well. If this can't be identified as a problem at the club and the Mikel Arteta revolution, I don't get it. And I'm not trusting the process, and I'm not going to trust the process. I never have trusted the process, never will trust the fucking process. What happens if Laka got COVID? Then I'll tell you what happens. WB, because he's just joined the stream, well, he stopped smoking weed for a week because he doesn't do that many other bad things. He doesn't really drink. He's pretty teetotal. He doesn't sniff nothing. I don't think he'll mind me saying. So I think he'll dust down his boots and probably go for trial we probably did 10 years ago. And hopefully it fucking works this time. Because do you know what? What are we going to do? Like, it's Nketiah. My feeling was that he might drop Lacazette off the cuff immediately. This is like his little fraudulent plan. Like, I will make this Nketiah sign a deal. I shall play him every game. I shall force him to sign this deal. I will make him feel like the guy from January to the end of the season. And then what? Then he goes and buys 2 strikers in the summer, and that fucks fucking Nketiah down the pecking order because he realizes he was actually shit the whole time. Like, he realised Pablo Mari was shit. Like, he realised he wasn't so happy with Uber being on 350 no more a week. Like, he realised going and doing the deal for Willian at 220 grand a week was probably wrong, and now he wanted him out of the club as well. Do you know what I mean? How many mistakes? Who was I talking to on I went up to go get the Hoover. Who was I talking to on Twitter today about him mishandling players? The mishandling, the misjudgment of Saliba, the mishandling, the misjudgment of Mavropanos, the mishandling, the misjudgment of Guendouzi, and probably down to Obama Bamba Clark Young as well. I bet Stan cut up his credit card. Literally, bruvs, I bet. Well, he did. He stamped all over it. You had Matt Guendouzi on the stream last night, giving it. He locked Edu in the building. What was that for? Some fucking weird fucking gang fucking. Where's UE tonight? UE, just in case you do join, I made Stephen go and Google Pepe's misses tonight. They're not that bad. Are they leading us to top 4? I feel like there's another 2 cards left in the Exaka till to the end of the season. Exactly, bruvs. It will be the heroic one as well. Dun, 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 slow motion. Because me, you, WB, even fucking Linda, all the way from the sticks will be able to see it like, oh, fuck me, he's only going to kick him. Down, 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 down. Granite. Down, 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 down. My name is Exaka. And he'll run and clatter into Giza, get sent off, free kick goal. Ramsdale will be screaming his nut off. It ain't going to take long for Ramsdale to have a dip in form in this team. That's what I'm most scared of. Do you know why? Because there's shit around it still. And do you know what? You have to ask yourself, if a whole load of wank around you, fuck me, that can't be the way to motivate a fucking footballer to be that top G every week. Guys, it looks like it's a quiet one so far. Hazard K is going to be joining in the building in a second now. So shouts out to him. Linda, a lot of cutting up is going on. Well, yeah, Stan absolutely fucked the credit card up. He literally tore it to shreds. It must be in the air, just people wanting to smash up credit cards. It actually must be. I wonder if I got this pair of scissors and it went like this, whoop! And Arsenal didn't sign no one. Hello to you all, good ones. Martinelli, our future. Yes, bro, my little mini rant last night was, fuck it, Pepe's on his way. Pepe right, Saka left, Martinelli out front. I don't want to see Lacazette or Nketiah in the team. Reasons behind this is they've both got 5 months on their contract. They've both clearly got no fucking... They've obviously fucking got no fucking future at the club. They don't want to sign deals. So do you know what? Fuck them. Drop them. And let's put Martinelli up front absolutely immediately. Is Hazard joining the stream? He certainly is. What time is it? What time is it? In a couple of minutes, he'll most likely be here. Hazard's running on Hazard timing right now. Hazard time. Dun, 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 dun. Hazard time. Oh, yeah, I like that already. Can you hear me? Or WB, would you please go shake up every cocksucker in the group and say, get the fuck on. Hazard's got to shy because nobody's here. And where is everyone tonight? For fuck's sakes. I've had some lit streams over the last little while. I do not want it to become 20 minutes time. The haters come in. Like, that's just long. Excuse me, that's disgusting. He is, bro. What the fuck's funny? What the fuck is funny around here? Please get the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. What is actually going on here today? I've got a bunch of things I want to talk about. I just want a few more people to jump in, people. What do you think of Dybala, Kesse, Dembele, Denayer, Sam Johnson, Derek Origi, all available on freeze in the summer? Would you take any of them to Arsenal? Would you take a couple of them to Arsenal? Fuck it. Would you want free transfers in the summer? And that is not the only free transfers. Then you've got a bunch of motherfuckers like Serge Gnabry, who has 1 year on his contract. Go on, WB, who has 1 year on his contract. The people that are likely to start packing their bags, getting ready to go. 10:15, he said roughly, bruv. So probably any minute now, he should be with us. Any minute now, I reckon. Hazard should be joining. But yeah, please hit the likes on the video. Do subscribe. Who is here? What a quiet one. What day is it today? I've always got to note the quiet days. Today is Tuesday. A bastard Tuesday. I think everyone is depressed after the window deadline. Bruvs, tell me about it. I feel wounded, bruvs. WB's got comment of the night. Yeah, well, it was pretty good. Yeah, Stan took all card privileges away. There's no swipe. Do you know what I mean? Or no, tap that. Walked into the room, I tap that. See certain man's girl, and then I tap that. See the tracksuit at the till, and then I tap that. Oh, let's tap that. Oh, let's tap that. Who knows about a tapping crew? Tap, tap. Like fucking tap that. WB, would you fucking tap that? Or would you have to go and just strap that? Would you go and just tap that? WB, would you tap that? How's okay? Where are you? Guys, again, fuck me. All right. I'm going to go first. Frank Kessie, definite of the people that are free transfers in the summer. Possibly in a striker situation, I'd want an Osman. Would I bring in Dybala as his understudy? Yes. Jason Denayer, onshore. Wenger used to like him. I don't know. I would definitely bring in Sam Johnson as well. You can't say shit or fuck. Shall I put you on the speaker and ask you what you think of Arsenal? Hold on. Let me mute the mic. Let me mute the mic. Shouts out to Shivy. She just got to go put a like on my video. Subscribe as I know you're fucking new, you pagan. Well, fuck you. Don't phone me again. Fill up your top and tap that. Nope. Stomach hurts. Swipe. Tap that. Right. WB. Kessie. Dybala. Dembele. Denayer. Johnson. Origi. Anyone you fancy? That goes to you as well, haven't you, me? Where the fuck is Hazard? Bro, if we were told our budget's dead in the summer, but the way I see it is we got to get money for Mari, we got to get money for Bellerin, we got to get money for Mavropanos or bring him home, we got to get money for Holding, we got to get money for Pepe, we got to get money for Torreira and Bernd Leno. I know Arsenal can't negotiate, but surely that's £100 million worth of football in there. Surely. If Coutinho's worth 137, surely that bunch there, Mari, Bellerin, Mavropanos, Holding, Pepe, Torreira, Leno, has got to be worth £100 million English sterling fucking cash. What do you think, people? I've always spoken about Kessie, and you always say these shit. I'm going to be dead real. I'm going to be massively real. I never said he was dead shit. I didn't think he was Premier League level. I have to admit, I've been watching a lot more of Serie A because of people like Osman, watching Torreira, and guess who? Yes, you dickhead, the cocksucker, Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Do so! So, therefore, I've seen Milan quite a few times this season. And any doubts that I've probably previously had about Frank Kessie, I have to say has kind of been eliminated. Now, this isn't just a desperate Arsenal fans that wants any fucking signing, but yes, Kessie, solid player. Didn't realise how kind of brute strong he was. Didn't realise he was such a little fucking warrior. So, yes, he's Ndidi, but without the Premier League experience. That's all I can say. Like, he's nowhere near Ndidi's level because Ndidi's got 4 seasons over him or something. But I'm saying he's Ndidi without Premier League level, without Premier League experience. Give him a season over here, man. Give him a season, 18 months. He could be the fucking real deal. He's at a perfect age as well to come and run this thing. I'll take Sam Johnson. Fuck him. I'd make him battle with Ramsdale all day long. You don't want Ramsdale to get lazy. You don't want him to get shy. You don't want him to get how Leno got. No way. So out of them 3 signings, I fucking want a lot of them, to be honest with you. I'd sign up to Dembele, Origi, the lots of them, Dybala. Do you know why? Because we're so pretty much wafer thin. And I'm trying to sell everything else from the club. I'm trying to sell Mari, Bellerin, Mavropanos, Holding, Pepe, Torreira, and Leno. At minimum. All got to go. Fuck them. You lying Torreira. Don't you fucking... Isn't Kesse going to Barcelona free? Bros, I don't know. I've heard it that Barca are a massive possibility. But listen, teams like Barca, Juve, are going to be the obvious teams. They've done this for years, especially the latter, Juve, Borussia Dortmund, German teams, Bayern Munich. They're going to try and rob all of these free transfers. And if it doesn't work out after 12, 18 months on a 4.5 year deal, they're going to actively look to sell them to Premier League bastards like us for 20, 30s and 40 millions a pop, even though they paid 0 for them. Arsenal now need to get into this game, in my opinion, of getting people on free transfers, whether it works out or not. If Dembele's a flop, fuck it. Sell him for 15 million, do something. I want Ousmane Dembele. I want Frank Kesse. I want fucking... Someone else at my door trying to... I want us to inquire about Serge Gnabry in the summer. True, he's only going to have 12 months of his contract. And it doesn't look like at this moment he's signed a new deal at Bayern Munich. Again, Dybala, Kessie, Dembele, Jason Denayer, Sam Johnson, Derek Origi. Yes, it's Derek, I call him. At Liverpool. They're all on free transfers in the summer. There's a lot of talent to be had out here. I'm not saying, and just seeing Chelsea fan Craig coming in, yeah, I'm not fucking saying that Liverpool and Chelsea's would want all of these players. But I think a lot of these motherfuckers can do a job at Arsenal right now. Hazard is late. Sack the bastard. Hazard will be in the building in a few minutes. I'm going to roast the mood I'm in. I'm going to roast Hazard for all the times he told me to trust the process, trust Arteta, trust Edu. Fuck that. Hazard, I'm roasting you tonight, my son. Big up, Kamala. You're going to see me harassed to the life out of one of the real ones. Stay here. It's going to be funny. Stay right here. Keep it locked down the AFC. What are you saying, big man, anyway? Bro, I appreciate the love coming in every 1 or 2 minutes. I want to hear the Kamala words of wisdom. I want the Odegaard never pulled up no trees for me, G. They're the words I want from Kamala. Where are the words of wisdom for Kamala? Bros, until then, off. No, I'm joking. Real one. That is, I mention you at least 4 times a week because of that one line. Well, Odegaard ain't pulled up no fucking trees for me. Well, you never pulled up no fucking trees for me either, Kamala. Just letting you know that. And I know you know that already. And you, mate! I reckon he's going to be fucking Obama black like yang. Arsenal who? Could have been you. I could have been scoring goals for you. I reckon he'll start his career with a cool 2 goals against whoever they're playing. I couldn't give a fuck if they're playing Real Madrid or fucking Valencia. Yeah? 2 on his debut, just to say fuck off. Unless he comes off the bench, then he'll just casually get 1. Right. On his second game, he'll nick 1 in. And then by the 3rd game, he'll be on a prime hat-trick. He'll score in his first 10 games, I reckon 12 goals minimum. How's about that? Thank you, me. Does that answer that in a nutshell? That I think Uber is a fucking predator in front of goal, and it was just a bit of his personal life, and Arteta just being what he done to Sleeper and Guendouzi, he just run him into the ground and made him just not like the club no more and not like Arsenal and not trust in the process. I believe it all started with him being on the left wing, and I believe the relationship deteriorated from there. Good evening, Chelsea. Bigging up all the real ones. I'm going to have a nice cup of... All right, we're starting off this... Right, all we need now is Blazer to come in and start cracking up with cups of tea as well. Fuck me. Right? Moving swiftly and directly on. Hang you haven't answered me, and I want the answer immediately. Before Hazard gets here. Dybala, Kesse, Dembele, Denayer, Johnson, Origi. Who, if not a fucking lot of them, would you take to the club all on free transfers? I don't give a fuck, bros. You've got to start selling some of the dickheads, the Lenos, the Torreiras, the Maris, the Bellerins, the Mavropanoses, perhaps, the Holdings, the Pepes. We've got to start getting our P's back, innit? Bigging up all the real ones in the fucking DT lights out! As you do. Real ones, please be getting the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. I'm going to jump onto the channel now because I like the sound of my own voice. Yeah. 11 likes. Come on, let's be having a couple more. Let's get that to 15 minimum. Let me just get this on Twitter. Live now, live now, live now. I've lost more people on Twitter today than I have in a fucking long time. Do you know what I say to all of them people on Twitter that I've lost today? I say, fuck you. Lieka's not in the building. He's out. He's out on the piss. He's out on their piss. They're fucking. Oh, don't. Let's get into a real comment. I'd give Beerif a roll of the dice. But then you could have said about Moller that's just gone on loan to Holland. But yeah, I get you, Beerif. Then you may as well have played Balogun, though, bro. You may as well give Patino more of a go, then, bro. You may as well have seen what. Not Salah, the other little winger. Taylor Hart. Bruv, when are we going to blood them in? We're shit. We may as well start blooding them in. Oh, they missed one here. In 2018, Dortmund start. Fuck off. Sporting director said he couldn't wait to get rid of Uber because of his behaviour problems. Bruv, yeah, I know. We bought Adebayor for 7 million from Marseille, and they said they couldn't believe it that we actually gave them £7 million for this fucking massive ball bag. Do you know what I mean? It happens. Not everyone is everyone's cup of tea. I think Uber is probably slightly disruptive, but he's the guy that everyone loves. When I say disruptive, he probably is a touch late. He probably thinks he is a bit of a G. I don't know, bros. A lot of it could be made up, bros. It could be. He could have been twice, 2 times in his whole Arsenal career, and it's been exploded into a whole load of fuckery. Who actually knows? Only player not to be mentioned, Trusty. Well, he's up in the title because you know what? I trust him. Come here, my little Colorado Rapids brother. How about Matt Taylor? I think you're forgetting him as well. Right, guys, I'd like to announce there's a new partnership at Arsenal Football Club. We are no longer signing players from across the globe, and we are no longer signing players from Europe. We have got not 1, but 2 football clubs in America that shall become our feeder clubs. We shall be called Arsenal USA FC. Do you know what I mean? Paul, I said that was a joke. What did he say? I've missed something. I'd give Beerif a go. What did Paul say? Only player not to be mentioned. Trusty. His OP is trustworthy. Fucking excellent. Paul, you from Neighbours. Why Paul? No, he's the ex-actual Tottenham and Leeds United goalkeeper, Paul Robinson. They're late on you, darling. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm clearly not accusing you of being on that bastard that was on Sky Sports News annoying me last night talking about the lack of things Arsenal are doing. Fat little cunt. I'm sorry, Paul, just in case you're watching, you're not a fat little cunt. You're just a Tottenham goalkeeper. Shouting out the Monkey Tulip. Shouting out all the real ones on the stream. Fuck me, Hazard. Do you see when he does pop up down there at the bottom? I'm going to make him sit there for about 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. Come late onto my stream, bro. You're going to sit there for a minute. Let me trust you. Trust me on this, Hazard. That new centre-back really said trust the Trusty the process. Or Krusty the Clown. Trusty the Clown. Trusting me, I'm not a clown. Trusting me, I'm taking Saliba's shirt. Trust me, I'm taking Saliba's everything from this club. Yeah. Oh, I see more. I see something more mysterious. Is he left-footed? Because he's here to replace Mari. Because if he ain't left-footed, I don't fucking think so. He'll be higher in the pecking order than the William the Great next season. Guys, can we please get a couple more likes on the video? Please start fucking subscribing if we're new. Dan is the Connors going to be opening and getting a facelift. Right, let me tell you a couple of funny stories. It had its facelift. The garden was looking half sensible because I did run my eye on it. Una, the owner, the little lady, the northern girl, fucking bastard! I'll fucking bar your front pub right now, you fucking cunt! Get the fuck out my fucking pub, cunt! Bastard! Asked me to have a look at the proceedings because a couple of Irish geezers had control of it. Now, I'm not going to go into everyone's business. I've heard said Irish geezers have pissed everyone off. And there's a standoff between husband, Andy, and said Irish people. I've offered my help if they need me to go and move anyone along and tell them to fuck off, and I'll reopen the motherfucker and call it Gunners Danny AFC TV. I'm here. I'm able and I'm ready. Or I'm going into that job that I'm talking about at the end of this month, the Chef King up in South London. Fuck, where pagans are from. Yes, I'm gonna be working in Deep Dirty South, man, from the end of this month. I can't fucking believe it. Maybe I should take over the Gunners. Otherwise, I'm fucking working in South London. He's left-footed. You smart-ass fucking bastard. And you know me, I love you, but fuck you. So he actually does turn out to be loving you, bastard. Agent Captain Hanyumi fucking strikes again, innit? WB, can I get a second opinion? You bastard, Hanyumi, you're a fucking real one. I love you, G. No. Paul is a 60-year-old Gona and Welsh. Oh! Greetings, young chap. Thank you for being on the stream. What do you think of Danny AFC TV on a whole? Fuck. Let's pray he says the right things. Which of these array of talents in the summer would you go for, if any? Could you see Pablo Dybala in an Arsenal shirt, Frank Kessie, Osman Dembele, Jason Denayer, Sam Johnson, the WBA goalkeeper, or Derek Origi at Liverpool? Guys, I think if we're not going to go out and spend 150 million again, there's more than 150, but fuck me, there's one player, Dembele, that was worth 137 million 4 years ago, allegedly. So do you know what I mean? Oh, that rules out the tea for this evening. So yeah, there's a bit of a standoff and it remains closed, and it isn't for a facelift because the facelift was actually done. And I'm answering you that honestly, bruv. I have got the inside scoop as always, even if it is on local fucking bozers. Because I know fucking owners. I know fucking bastard owners. And little owner said, fuck off. And big owner, I don't fucking know. And he doesn't fucking know them. But shouts out to the Gunners pub, as you fucking do. It's so old shit beer. You could smell the toilets from here. But I still love the Gunners pub. And the geezer that sells the badges running about. I swear he sells sniff as well. You can't be making that much money just selling badges on a match day. Bollocks. At £3 each or 2 for a £5. Fuck off. The geezer would walk out of about that much in fucking notes. He was selling the sniff. WB, do you happen to know if it was Piff? Because I bet he was selling the... That's bang out. I thought to say that, isn't it? Shouts out the badge seller at the Gunners. Yeah, fuck me, I missed that place on a match day. There was something filthy, but absolutely glorious about it. Nasty, but glorious. You walked in dressed like me, do you know what I mean? You'd be like, please, nobody touch me. Or if you walked in the toilet, it'd be like, nobody's jacket hit me, don't let the toilet door hit me, don't even let the tap of the pub hit me. What's this? Player data. You know, foot left. I love my fucking real ones. Shouts out to WB, absolutely massively, and shouts out to Hanyumi. The detective Hanyumi, again, is right. Fuck you, Hanyumi, don't think you're smart. But yeah, Hanyumi has done it again. He has done it again. He is right, and I don't know. Long love Hanyumi, I suppose, for being fucking right, this smart ass. That's what I meant to do. One moment, guys. This will not take a moment. Who the fuck is Hazard? He's definitely on Northern fucking Walsall timing. Alright, lads, just passing Walsall through to fucking... Fuck me, turn the Shepherd's Pie off, you stupid cunt. Oh. But when you're cooking a vegetarian shepherd's pie, that's exactly the way the blood clot should look. And I forgot about it. You motherfucker. I almost forgot about it. Danny, are you taking the piss? How did you forget about it? Right, Hazard, you're banned. You are banned. That's it. You're done. Fuck me. I said he was banned. He's done. Here he is. Right, hold on. Danny, the link didn't work. Huh? Right, guys. We're going to try one more time. Exclusively live on Danny AFC TV. Hold on. We wish you a Merry Crimbo. We wish you a Merry Crimbo and a Crimbo New Year. I forgot how to do it from here, bro. 1 sec. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Oh, I can't remember how to invite. Oh, here it is. You invite down here, you stupid bruvs. The Apple Mac is doing me a fucking wrong one. That's what it's doing me. Right, Hazard, go to your email in. Oh, what have I done? Oh, guys, stay with me 1 moment. You fucker. Oh, Hazard, you pain in my bollocks. Hold on, come on, see. It's not working. Yes, it's there. Because I'm pressing it too many times. Fuck. Bollocks, Hazard. I've fucking done it. Right, back to the comments. Hazard, I've just done it. I've just sent it again. Let's have a go. Bruvs, if not, I blame the fucking Apple. He's only worth 1.8 million. I'd give you 50 quid for him, mate. Honestly, I wouldn't give you a penny more than 50 quid for him. I'm sending you, bro. It didn't work. Needs resending. Okay, I've just resent it. Oh, maybe you took too long. Maybe it expires. And because, you know what I mean? You're on Walsall fucking timing. Do you know what I mean? Save us some to go over a cup of tea. My veggie shepherds. Fuck it. Did it look glorious? Shepherdless pie. If you like. It's where it's not got no fucking dog meat in it, if that's what you mean, girl. It's got no real meat. Oh, there's Hazard. So it does expire. Right, Hazard's on timeout for 3 minutes. I'm going to pretend I don't see him sit there. Yeah, that's it. You shake your head. You come late to my stream, bro. So I'm going to pretend I don't see it. Hopefully he doesn't disappear. But he can bring Hazard on. Bring Hazard on. No. Next question, please. Craig. Can't beat a night. Right, because you bored me. What did Linda say? Let's just see what Linda said. Have a great night. Bollocks. What a load of rubbish. Okay, on that note, we are bringing on the man who started the podcast, the man that is going to smash the industry on the podcast stream. His name is Hazard K. Bro. Good evening.
Yeah, listen, Danny, before you start banning me and putting me on timeout and shit, yeah, at least send me a blood clot link that works, you know.
No. I think you've got 15 minutes. And because you're obviously on the Walsall timing, bros, do you know what I mean? Because I know about easy and Walsall timing, so let's not have it wrong. Yeah, let's have it perfectly honest. I think it must expire, which is actually good for security reasons.
Oh, is it expired? Is that what it was?
Yeah, stay like the guy.
I hear you.
I'm going to choose to ignore him tonight because he triggers me.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I read one comment, it sends me in. You know what I'm like? I bite, and you say it all the time. Whoa!
For real. Yeah, no, that was my bad. Because my battery was low and I thought, you know what? Just
you've got a proper little fan club on my channel, ain't you? Look at this. Bang, bang.
Real ones, innit? Real ones. Yes, bang, Hans. Bang. Kamala, my brother.
You done know, innit?
Kamala, I love these people, man.
Stream, Kamala, one of these nights.
We need to get everyone on, man. All the real ones, man.
Most definitely. Including Hank Yumi. Haha. Love the podcast. Yeah, bro. Absolutely smashing it. Going forward, let's give it.
1 second, Danny. Have you even listened to the podcast? You probably haven't even listened to episode 1G.
I've went in, bruvs, at a minute at a time. I have to admit, the first couple of nights, obviously, yeah, you know, I was caught up in a whole load of madness myself. And now, now that kind of things have calmed down, now I'm ready to kind of let's start plugging together. Let me start jumping on in it, like. But yeah, last week was a bit of a mad one for me, bros. I think we kind of, you know, it was a bit of a nuts one. My friend, unbelievably, I don't know if you noticed, the guy that caused all of the madness, even though I love him, he called me on last night's stream. Imagine that, bros. He's already got one of them where he is in jail. And he called me live last night just to let me know that, unbelievably, even in jail, he can watch Danny AFC TV. Bang! Shouts out to him. Yeah, bros. It must
just make sure DT don't get one of them, innit?
It just shows, bro, you can pay for everything in jail, bros. I think he's got a £50 little device, and I think it costs £700.
Raw.
if you know the correct prison officer. It's
For
about
real.
£7. It's about seven bills to go Tesco and get a £70 smartphone.
For
Brilliant,
real,
isn't it?
man. For real. What are you saying anyway? You're back, yeah?
Of course, bros. I'm back. Normal service resume. Feel fucking nice and revitalized. Obviously the hate keeps coming. They love to continue aiming around me, but fuck it. Some days I think I'll bollocks to it. Some days it just absolutely turns me on. Depends on what mood I'm in. As for Arsenal, bro, I want you to take it away because listen. I'm going to ask you a couple of key things quickly.
Go on.
Do you agree? And I want all the real ones and everyone in the chat to. This is what I've been screaming about since you've not been on the stream tonight. Rudely been waiting for you. In my opinion, and obviously jokes, bros. Mari, Bellerin, Mavropanos, possibly, even though we know Bayern Munich are rumoured to be looking at him. Holding, Pepe, Correa, Leno. Can we get anything between 80, 91, 110? Like, is there amount of money in footballers there, especially the Pepes, the Torreas, maybe Bellerin, etc. And then another thing I want to draw your attention to, I'm sure you already know, there is a mad amount of talent in the summer that's going to be available on a free. If Arsenal can't be spending £70 million on Dusan Vlahovic, whose contract runs out in 18 months, which you've already sat down, thought about it, and kind of realised it was all a fake. It was Thomas Lemar all over again.
Possibly, yeah.
We'll get into that as well in a minute. But I want to talk about some of the footballers, bro. And this is not even the iceberg. This is the footballers I chose that I think that Arsenal could need the most out of everything. I've pretty much picked a defender, a keeper, a striker, a winger, a strong central midfielder out of everyone that's out of contract in the summer. And I don't think for a team the stature of Arsenal, the position where we are, not position in the league, but I mean where we are in London, blah, 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 big lights, big city, etc. I reckon none of these should be that hard to get to the club. The list starts like this. Pablo Dybala. Because by the way, there are a lot of these players were linked with pre-contractual things in January. Tottenham's, everyone's, Barcelona's. It never happened. So for me, they're still available. Right. Pablo Dybala, Frank Kessie, Ousmane Dembele, Jason Denayer, Sam Johnson, Derek Origi at Liverpool.
You know, I talked about Origi in the chat. You don't know about that.
But anyway, bros, that is 6 players there.
Yeah.
They're all on freeze. Then you actually enter the other players who are just about out of contract. Let's say the people that have got a year to go, especially foreign.
Yeah.
For example. Or foreign. Yeah. So especially abroad players. Yeah. In 6 months, they can now negotiate for free to come to the Premier League. So people like Serge Gnabry really and truly shouldn't be costing more than 20, 30 million pounds. So I'm saying is I've been looking at the people just about to run out of contract because, yeah, it's so deep for Arsenal. I'm trying to clutch at straws, literally.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the players running out of contract, the players that are almost out of contract, not even cunts that have ties with Arsenal like Serge Gnabry. I'm saying just people, literally, after this season, have got 12 months left on their contract. I know but 12 months left on their contract. And players that should be gettable in the face way, like it shouldn't break the bank in peas. Do you know what I mean? In money.
Yeah.
So, 2 questions, Hazard. Out of the 6 footballers I mentioned, I'll mention them again. Dybala, Kessie, Dembele, Denayer, Johnson, Origi. Like, does 1, 2, 3 perhaps take your fancy? And then the players that I still think is the deadwood at the football club, even if they're on loan already, we just have to get the final decision, get them out and see if we get in our money or not. Mari, Bellerin, Mavropanos, I'd actually take him back at this moment, especially the Saliba thing, for me up in the air, and we're buying people like Rusty's and Trusty's the clown. Anyway, Holding, Pepe, Torreira, Leno. How's it going? Good evening. Over to you, G.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things in that. The players that you've mentioned, all of them, to be fair, I would take them all, to be fair. They're quality players, and we've got connections with some of them like Gnabry, and I think Gnabry still has Arsenal in his heart. I think that's, I don't think that's far possible, not impossible in any way. But the big question is, in terms of being linked to any of those people, is where we're going to finish in the league this season. If we finish in the Champions League positions, the top 4.
Most of this is doable. Most of these guys are doable,
They're doable. They definitely are. If we finish in the Europa League, maybe 2 or 3 of them are doable.
Jason Denayer might be able to be got. Yeah, I'm getting you. Jason Denayer. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
But if we finish where we finished last season, then, mate, to be fair, the only way we're going to get these people, to be quite honest with you, is what Man United did when they were out of the Champions League, and that's by offering the Wonga. And even that may not be the pull.
Cool. We're going to get into a couple of comments. I'm going to ignore this dude for a minute. So sorry. He's trying to play the Hazard, don't turn your phone. Fuck off, your mug. Right. I don't know. Brav's not going to listen to that guy. Right. We'll start here. Man like Hazard, you done not of always. DT.
Thank you. Thanks for the love.
Hazard, what are you feeling about transfer activity? Hazard, over to
Oh,
you.
man. I tell you something, I haven't been vexed like this for a long time, you know, Hans, yeah? I was fuming, man. I fully believed that we were going to be in, you know, Thomas Partey territory, man, just triggering release calls. Even I told you, man, I said, look, I'm very up on behavior, yeah? What the club does or doesn't do sometimes tells you a lot, yeah? And I said this to you guys as well in our group, yeah, that the fact that Fabs hasn't ruled out, I'm talking about Fabio Romano, yeah, hasn't ruled out the transfer of what's his name from Real Sociedad, Isaac, yeah, was for me, it was like, yeah, man, something is bubbling up. I just could not imagine that we could get rid of all these man and not even sign one body, right? Because I can't count my man as a body, that guy you talked about earlier. I don't even know his name. I never heard of him, so forget him. I don't count him, G. You know what I mean? I am so fuming, and I tell you why I'm upset, man. I'm actually depressed on two levels, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm depressed on the Aubameyang thing, if I'm honest with you, because actually, you know what? That guy has given us moments that players haven't given us for a long time, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, but you man need to listen to the pod, man, because you're gonna get an emotional response from me, and my connection to Aubameyang and my love for him is so sad that he hasn't left us in a legendary kind of way. Yeah, so that's the first thing. The second thing is
left out of the tour to Dubai. Like, if that wasn't writing on the wall, we don't like you no more.
There's something though, Danny, about Aubameyang. I'm sure we'll cover it at some point down the line. That is going to come out. That he just cannot have been treated like this for coming late and a few attitude problems. There's something happen here.
There's something deep in the pipeline. Do you remember we spoke about it on the group?
We have
the personal life activities. Yeah. Well, we kind of went with a couple of times. What someone did tip me off with ages ago, as nuts as it seemed. It literally has to be something as crazy as that, G. Because I don't think, because like the Sky reported he was late recently picking up his sick mother from France. Like, could Arsenal be that fucking horrible? Unless it was the 7th time. Like, everyone keeps saying Aubameyang is this guy that's always late. Bros, when he was banging in goals and we were looking to give him 350 grand a week, I never heard one.
It didn't matter. Didn't matter. No,
it didn't even matter. Did you actually hear that Aubameyang was this fucking
the only thing, Danny, the only thing, right, that I can think of why they've got rid of him so quickly is that there might be a Mendy situation down the line which the club know about.
Ooh.
You know about them ones, prison FC situations, yeah?
Oh, shit, Hazard. That's actually an angle I haven't looked at. Yep.
There might be something like that that's going to pop out down the line. And us, man, are going to be streaming like this going, do you know what? Fair play on the club. That's the only thing I can think of, yeah? But if it's not that deep, if it's not that serious, I'm very depressed. I'm depressed.
Then, with Danny's world, because I know Danny, and I know you don't like me, and let me word this properly, screaming Saliba Gunduzi so openly, the man management, it was bullying, blah, blah, blah. Whatever Aubameyang was doing when he was left wing, when he was Arteta's best friend when he first came into the club, when Arteta sanctioned or whoever sanctioned the 350 grand a week deal, everything must have been rosy enough then, my G, yeah? Martinelli wasn't allowed near their team. Suddenly he got back in the team. Like, I fully believe, bros, and I said it to you a few times, Martinelli's gone from this club. Do you remember when he just was being ignored? He was on the bench 9, 10 and 12 games in a row without getting called on the pitch for a minute. I think Arsenal's absolute rubbishness. Certain man's up front not connecting, goals not streaming in the team, flowing and everything. It kind of forced the hand of Arteta to give Martinelli this call, and Martinelli done what me and you always said Martinelli would do. He'll go out on the pitch, score, win, lose or draw. He's going to go and give 100%. Now, before you get off track on this, all I'm saying is, no matter how small or how big the detail is, Aubameyang possibly could have been 4 minutes late for training, or Aubameyang might have just said, you know what, bro? I want Laka to play as well, but I'm done with left wing. I'm 32, blah, blah, blah.
I don't think, Danny, I don't think it's football.
How about then a lie within transfer policy? You reportedly, we hear Salah wants a striker and whatever a week, and he signs the deal. Maybe Diaz is enough. I've spoke to Easy at lengths and speak to him about this. Do you know what I mean? I want a striker. I find it hard. I think he covered his own back. I want this much a week, and let's not worry about the striker as much because you're Salah Houdini and you're going to go and do what you got to do. Back to Arsenal though, bro. You don't just, again, and I'm going to scream this passionately. Like you said, you had a very passionate, whether it was a goodbye, whatever farewell it was to Aubameyang, or just fuck the process because why is Aubameyang not here? What I'm saying is, I believe the goals haven't dried up. I believe he's going to go and smash it in Spain.
Let's see.
There is for let's pretend I'm right. How small or big this detail is going to be how ballsy Aubameyang feels to come out and start screaming about it. If it was something in his personal life, he might just allow it, go collect his money in Spain and think, thank fuck for that. Now, if he was something like he was wrong, my mum was dying, I picked her up from the airport, I was 6 minutes late, I think he's coming out and he's twittering it all over the gaff.
I know these men are stupid, yeah, with what's going on, right? But I don't think they're that stupid to get rid of him unless there was something bigger. I'm looking at comments that look, I don't think that getting rid of Olbo was football or even attitude related. I think something big is going to come out down the line. We will find out. And if it is the case where actually the club wanted to get rid of him because of a good reason, then fair play. But if not, if it's down to football reasons, then I tell you something, man, we're done out here, man. We're shit, man. We're bad. We're bad.
Who's Dara Upton, bruvs? Evening people, is that Hazard? I knew that voice.
That's Khan O'Connor, man.
Is it?
Yeah, he's using his brother's account, man.
Bro. Go on, detective.
I just read the comments before you did, that's all. So, Danny, do you want to know the other reason I'm depressed, man?
Go on.
So, this transfer window, right, for me, and every 99.9% of Arsenal fans, where we are in the table, where we could see that United, which I would say are probably our closest rivals for that top four, because Tottenham is shit and they're always going to be shit, right? Yeah.
Whoa. Conte must know these two boys that have come in. Even if Benzema is going to be his Højbjerg and run for him, and whether this guy can connect a few dots to
bro, is Tottenham, man. Tottenham are shit.
Conte.
Forget Conte, man. It's Tottenham, they're shit, right? So anyway, let's agree to disagree on that one for a minute, yeah? When we saw that United are not doing anything, right?
Yeah.
This was our chance for us to go, do you know what? Let's forget the summer for a minute. Let's go out. Let's get someone like Zachariah or get Bruno. Let's make a statement here, right? Yeah, let's assume Xhaka's going to leave in the summer. Let's be ruthless, right? Let's go out and get the striker. Let's be ruthless, right? Even let's go out and get a bit of a plaster, right? Because Laka and Eddie are not going to hold this team, man, right? And that's why I'm upset, because actually, I tell you something, even if we miss out on top four by 1 point, Danny, yeah, this fucker's got to go, man. This guy has got, I don't give a shit, right? Because you had an opportunity to bolster, and I'm talking about Edu as well. I'm not talking, Edu ain't released from this. I'm talking about the entire clan, my G, yeah? Is that if you guys miss out on, because I tell you this now, Danny, I'm pissed with this. United are going to go out and spend this summer. I will tell you that now. Tottenham will go out and spend.
Why am I screaming at the microphone like you can't hear me? Why do you think they didn't spend in January, my brother? Why?
Because they're going to go out and spend. They are going to go. They're going to get Rice. They're going to get Rice. Yeah? Right? And they are going to be a force next season. I will tell you that now, right? So this year, and you've got to remember with Newcastle, with what they spent as well and what could potentially happen there, is that
if they save themselves and throw the good money at it, do you know what I mean?
Next, if they stay up, bro, they could spend so much money in the summer. They could be top four contenders the season after. They could, right? So this is why.
You've even got Aston Villa up near you, bro.
Absolutely, Aston Villa up there. West Ham are up there.
Yep, West Ham. Steadily, well,
yeah.
Them, they were as dumb as us in their window. If their fucking owners Sullivan and Gorio Brady and whatever his name is, all of them little pimps or whatever. If they were serious, man, they could have pushed West Ham to a
Nah, but Danny, I tell you something. West Ham and Villa,
yeah.
take our first 11 out of it, yeah?
Yep.
They've got better squads than us now. Easy, right? Even though Villa have lost cash, yeah, right? They've got a good squad, right? And we got to be careful because I tell you something, we lose a couple of games, bro. We're back in.
No, it wasn't Cash. It was Taggart, wasn't it?
Sorry, Taggart. Sorry.
I don't think they need them. They got Digne.
Exactly. So that's the point I'm trying to make.
They lost nobody.
Their squad are still, I think, better than us with what we've lost, right? Now, this is where my problem is that if we'd have secured top 4 and spent a little bit now, I would have forgiven them in the summer. I would have said, you know what? We did our business in the winter. We got Champions League. Let's just go out and be sensible and pick up like some of the names that you've mentioned there where we need to. But I fear, and listen, I'll tell you this now as well. I look at both sides always, yeah? If these fuckers pull off top 4.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. I can't
Fuck me, man. These men are geniuses.
I wouldn't go that far, but fuck me, yeah. I fully take my hat
off. Danny, with that squad, with Lacazette and Eddie, right? If they pull off top 4 with what's left, bro, props to them. Props to them. And even Hussein Juma, I'll be waiting for your reply, my brother. Right?
Oh, is he here? Is he here? Whoa.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's my moan over, man. I'm pissed, you know. I'm pissed because I think we had a really good opportunity to.
There's a one from Paul Robinson. Sorry, I'm just going to do them quickly because we're going past. Some of the target players. Exactly. Danny, ask my question. Shit, I think I've missed him. What did he say? Ask my question. What did he say? Hazard, did you notice it?
Fuck knows, man.
Let me go back. Hazard. Oh, there you go. I think that was.
Whoa. Shit, man. I mean, do you know something about him?
No, let me know. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'll tell you something. My uncle is a United supporter, and he was another friend of ours is supposed to go up to Old Trafford to watch West Ham in the Carabao Cup. I don't know if I told you I went up there to Old Trafford to watch West Ham at Old Trafford, and I watched this kid play. Yeah, he didn't start the game, but I think he came on. And I'll tell you something. He's a very, very, very talented player. He shone out from the other players. You know, when you watch football live, it's different, innit, from the TV.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he was. I tell you, I turned to my cousin who was with me. They're all United, dirty Manx, and I said, you know what? I said, this kid is going to be Wayne Rooney-esque. He's going to be superstar. So what I say is that, you know, the thing is with football, Danny, so who's asked the question? Jonathan, yeah, is the problem with youngsters playing football, especially when maybe their backgrounds have been a little bit humble and then they get all of this fame and money and stuff like that. Sometimes I think the money and the power gets to their heads. And certainly by listening to the clip, if there's truth in it, God knows what's truly gone on there. But if it's true what has gone on, then what a flipping waste. What a waste of a great talent.
Like, bros, I don't want to be, and I really don't want to put my hat in this properly, but...
Nor me, man.
But I spoke to a friend today, and he named the girl in question, like a bit of a Lucy from the man or whatever it was. It's his business, and I'm not going to name him at all. But it was like, listen, Dan, I'll tell you what, yeah. He goes, I'm not condemned or saying Greenwood, like, what? Let me just spit it out. He was basically saying, I speak to my bird like that. I'm like, you fucking, listen, you go, so I'm like, oh, I didn't know you spoke to your bird and everything. Like, no, seriously, like, that's not, like, get a fucking legs in the air. What the fuck is, and I was like, he was like, so that's the way I go. I don't beat her up, obviously. There's no, so all of the stupidness aside, it all sounds, it was all stupid, sorry. My mate was kind of sort of like saying, damn, on a good day, I talk to my bird like that, and I was like, "Well, hell, your relationship, and God bless." But
well, I was thinking the same thing, really. But the point is
differently. So we could have been. So another guy took me into what if this was a pre-planned? What they do every night? Get your legs in the air, get that little. And she's just happened to press record while they're in there acting. Like, bro, I doubt it. And I think he actually does sound as guilty as charged. I'm just saying, fuck. Like, there is a couple of spins that I'm sure he's probably screaming from a prison cell right now, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, truly, we
Well, Shoe
don't know
Take is saying, I
what
hate
has
to
gone
say
on
this,
there.
well, Shoe
And,
Take is, bruv, he's high off his nut, innit? He's a rich
and
footballer.
look, I know a little bit about this. Legally speaking, yeah, it's
Well,
going to be very, very difficult. I think the success for rape cases is 1.25%
Jesus.
success rate.
Right.
Yeah, so
Really?
yeah, it's very, very low, right? So the point is that
Oh,
legally is probably going to get away with it, yeah. But what when we talk about the trial of social media, which is these days, if you look at what's going on with Prince Andrew and
oh, we
everything
can take
like
it
that,
he ain't playing for Man United ever again. Sorry, is that what you're saying? Oh,
say again.
We can take it he's never playing for Man United Football Club again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looks done out here, doesn't he? To be
Oh,
fair,
bro, come on. I don't know what, again, me and you have already discussed, and again, we're not comparing. Again, people, we are not comparing. But Aubameyang has done whatever, stripped of captaincy, not allowed in our warm weather training at the club to Barcelona.
yeah. I mean,
Whatever
it's
happened
chalk
with
and cheese.
Uber, I know it wasn't on them levels. I'm going to vouch for Uber, it was not them levels. So, this guy doesn't play for Man United again, the way I see it. If
Yeah, I agree. I think until anything comes out, until he's cleared his name, I don't think so.
It's going to be fucking massively difficult to clear your name from that. The only thing is that might happen is Mrs. Girl gets a massive payoff, and he's like, "Well, she wanted the P, but then why pay?"
Yeah, but Danny, listen, that's that slabhead, right? What's his name? That defender Maguire. He beat up a police officer in Greece, didn't he? And he's still playing.
Then apparently, then told him calmly, "Listen, mate, I don't think you recognise me. Do you know what I mean? With all respect, I'm not Ronaldo, and we know he didn't say that, but clearly he ain't Ronaldo. But I'm the captain of Man United, you cocksucker. What are you doing to me?"
What a dick.
That was one of the last things he said, apparently, as he's getting cuffed. Hey, bruvs, do you know who I am? I am the captain of Manchester. I play for England.
And United backed him. United backed him. I mean, you imagine, that's hooliganism, man. And they backed him and he's still playing. So I think, you know what? I think he will play for United again, Greenwood. I think he will.
I don't. I solidly don't. There's too much Mendy going on. No.
It depends what happens because there's been developments tonight, isn't it? Death threats as well, isn't it? Apparently.
Who? I don't know. No, nothing. Honestly, what's going on?
Yeah, well, basically they've extended his custody, rearrested him.
Very rare. As a roadman, let me tell you, as a roadman, do you know what I mean? Because they had to extend my thing. Do you remember for the silly 3 pots a week? And that was a true story. They extended that from Friday to a Monday, bruvs, which we know what the grounds was. Do you remember? I didn't give up my yeah, so fuck it, my place of living. So do you know what I mean? But this is a different case, bros. They only can apply for extra, and that was really minor, so that's a bad example. What I'm saying is, bros, if you fuck with the police in any way, they can go into terrorism laws, which I know you'll be aware of, but not for any fucking reason. I'm just saying, but I'm aware of. Easy. He'll tell me about terrorism laws, do you know what I mean? And certain things that happen in a manner to certain people's businesses. Do you know what I mean? But that's a different example for a different day. That happened K's on off road all around the manor where we live. Do you know what I mean? On the actual terrorism, they'll bust open certain shops. You know what I mean? They were selling chicken in that, bros. So, on something as serious as this, G, I'm saying they're only going to extend it if they feel. But, bros, if this was cut and dusted and there was nothing to say, he'd be gone already 24 hours. He might be charged, but he'd be on bail, or he'd be Mendy style remand. Bro, something's up here. It's either something really gruesome or there is a doubt. Sorry, bros, I'm just going to throw that in the thing. You know, I'm like this. So, bros, it's either something very, very gruesome. And again, when I say take it from a roadman, when I say road, I know it's not to be locked on the other side of that door. I've been there many, many times, unfortunately, and I know what they can hold you for. Certain times I'm like, oh, do you know you can't have got an hour and 20 minutes left? Do you know what I mean? That's why most of the times they will take your watch off you when you go in custody. If you've got a watch on, they take it off you. They don't want you telling them what time you nicked so much. So the last thing they need in their life, they want you guessing, looking out at the fucking window if there's one, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing when you're staring up at the ceiling, I have committed too many crimes. 0800 555 111, Crime Stop it, blood. I read it so. Please, God, don't ever let me get.
Is that Linda saying she's going? Yeah.
Blood, she's always going. Let's have a
look. She'll be back. She'll be back in 5. Yeah.
Of course, always. She's just making.
I've always wanted to say that on your stream, you know, Danny, on 11.
I love you, Linda. If you're not back in 5 now, you're absolutely sacked off the stream. That's it. Right, let's catch up. Oh God.
Yeah, Hans is right there, though. Hans is right, man. This will fuck things up there, man.
I don't see why. I don't see why, but okay. I don't see why, but
Because, bruv, right? If you look at De Gea, stop following him, stuff like that, yeah.
oh, is it?
Yeah, because Greenwood is going to have some close friends who know his version of events, yeah? This is going to be a bit like not Danny, sorry, AFTV situation, yeah? Where some man are going to come out and defend DT and some people are going to go, nah, we never knew what happened. You get me? So some people, Greenwood is going to be seeing who's loyal to him, and that will cause, Hans is absolutely right, it'll cause divisions in the dressing room because every man in there is going to be thinking about how their PR looks, yeah? How's the public going to see them, right? So they're going to do what's right for their own brand. You get me, Danny? Yeah?
Agent Hank Newmy here again.
Hans
Agent
knows, you know.
Right, quickly, so we're getting everyone involved. Jonathan, United have also lost Van der Beek and Martinelli. I think that's agreeing with you, Hazard, on the Man United are our closest challengers, but I think he's sort of not combating it with that. It's just sort of saying, cool, and look, they've lost that. Linda's just agreeing she'll probably be back in 5 minutes or even less. Oh, Dana! That's it. Oh, no, sorry. Why did I thought I read O'Donnell? Sorry. Dara. Some players are saying that may be role play. See, do you remember what I just sort of said, Hazard? See, I was speaking to a guy about this today, and as he said, unless his freak level is up, right? I don't know how to word it, Has. Like, he was like,
I said that, Danny. I said that.
He was like, that's nothing that I say to most nights of the week.
Danny, should I tell you something? Right?
You know, the fucking shit. Like, I don't know. Like,
Danny, if this goes to trial, right, I bet your bottom dollar his lawyer is going to be saying to him, just say you were doing role play. Guarantee it. Prove otherwise. Prove otherwise, prosecution. You get me? That's how it works, G. He's going to get away with it. I guarantee you, man.
Bad. That's bad, bruvs. Bruvs, I could have a couple of pots of weed on me, bruvs, and they're going to fucking put me on intent supply charges. You're Tony Montana. You're not allowed to leave the UK for 1 year. I was smoking a spliff, bruvs. Depends what you see as well, Sazon.
Bruv, I'm telling you, man, rape is hard to prove, man.
One, because the spliff's in my mouth. It's there and done. It's done and dusted for me. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, bruvs.
I mean, listen, Jonathan, about Greenwood playing for England, he's shit, man. We don't need him, right? Yeah. I mean, I know I said he was good watching him, yeah. But we got Saka there, man. We don't need that waste, man.
The agent's involved again. The agent's here. There's another one for Hazard. Hazard's very popular on my show.
What's the views looking like, Danny?
It's hard to tell this second. It won't actually tell you until I press end broadcast, unbelievably. It'll just tell me how many people are live at this moment.
Get Hans or someone to tell you how many views we're on, man. Hans, how many views we're on, bro?
I don't think it tells you. I don't think it honestly tells you until
maybe we're getting good views because man's had a shave and that. You get me?
Yeah, don't know. Haz, you are the real one. Haz, I want you in the next 120 seconds, just because I feel like I've done it for far too long on my stream, I want you to totally aim at Arteta, Edu, the process, and I'm just going to go through the comments randomly, giving it hands up, thumbs down. I want you to just fucking it. Do you know what it was, bros? This is for St. Juma, because I haven't seen him in the comments yet. Bros, a couple of people, like, we've been pretty much anti-Arteta, anti-process, anti-Edu for a very long time. And I do big up. Remember when I said about, we were talking about handpicking people, and God bless Hussein, he might have had like 5 followers or something. Hussein, this is in no rudeness. I said I picked him as a real one because I was just looked into maybe 7 messages that he put out there on Twitter. And it was about his beloved Arsenal and how they were fucking him over, basically. And I was like, you know what? You see, you didn't come to agree with me. You're in my real one list. Like, you come over here. You're over here in this category. And yeah, I think our relationship was based on, we both thought literally fucking kind of single-minded and fuck this process. That's why he'll say certain things like, Dan, you know I'm right when I say this or whatever. Like, not that he'll look to me for help. Listen, it's because, you know what? He's pretty much right. Wording it correctly 100%, bros. Listen, he doesn't believe in this shit. He's not going to believe in this shit. Unless we're going to go and sign Mbappe in the summer. Like, none of us are believing in this shit. Not saying you totally believed in it. Sorry, no, I'm trying to word it correctly.
I've been balanced, man. I've been balanced. When it's going shit, I'll say shit.
Balance, bros. I'm telling you the balance. Well, my skills have tipped, bros. Have yours?
Bruv, look, I am still where I am weeks and weeks ago when I said to you that if this guy in his third season now doesn't get top four, regardless of what has happened or what happens, right? He's got to walk.
But we know he won't walk. I reckon they're already ready a 4-year contract for him.
Nah, we know that's not going to happen. We know that. I'm telling you. You asking me?
Whoa! What do you mean we know it's going to happen? I think he should have been gone for the last year and a half. What makes you think they're suddenly going to aim the bullet at him and fire him?
No, they're not going to. They're not going to.
Oh, okay, sorry. So, wait. Well, do you think he ain't going to walk either, bro? He's a fucking...
Listen,
he manages Arsenal Football Club, bro. He ain't walking from that.
We know what's real and what's going to happen, and you're asking me what I want to happen, yeah?
Want, and then what do you think? Both, basically. Sorry, I'm not calling you out on anything.
What I think is going to happen.
Can slow down on certain things, and I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying, forget Danny's right on it. It's just like, all right, Hussein Juma, has he had it right about Arteta and Edu the whole time? Hussein Juma.
As I say, I'm reserving my final judgment until the end of the season. I've said that for time, right?
I do think we said this. I'm not going to accuse you then of anything. Didn't we say this at some point last season after January? At the end of the season, we're going to talk about this again.
Yeah, we're not there though, are we yet?
But didn't we say this last year, January? I'm saying.
I mean, last year after how we finished, I wanted him gone. To be honest with you.
But I think, and I don't want to go back on streams and I think we kind of were like, right, the end of the season is like when we finally make up our mind, Danny. I remember some point last season, you said this to me, yeah. I'm saying again, I'm not paraphrasing again. No, you know, I love you like more than cooked food. Bro.
Yeah, I don't mind. I've yo-yoed a bit. I have.
Bro, you're now telling me what you said literally 9-10 months ago. All I'm saying is, so say next season we are spoon-fed 3 good players and we look all right for a minute and Danny still doesn't trust. Bro, I honestly think Hazard, the real G himself, in a 3rd year in a row, like Saliba, you could be saying, bro, I'll tell you what, we've had January. It wasn't what we thought. But I'm going to give you my answer at the end of the season. I'm just promising you before we have to go, before we look back. You've said this already. And so are lots of people.
I'm still where I am in terms of what I want, where I was at the beginning of the season. Regardless of what we said at the end of it, we knew that he was going to stay. But we had a somewhat good transfer window. We brought some players in. We could see what was happening. There was a plan. And I said at the beginning of the season that with those players, right, with the time that he's had now, and we're Arsenal Football Club, is that we need to finish in the top 4. Regardless, now we're in the middle of the season, bang in the middle of the season, or just past that, yeah? We have every chance because of failures of other teams and some of our good results as well of getting top 4. Now, this transfer window has absolutely not helped or given me hope that we will get top 4. However, if he does pull off top 4 with what's left there, then for me, he deserves to keep his job and whatever, right?
If he was, sorry, and just one thing, if he was to grab top 4, do you reckon Kroenke bankrolls another 130, 140, 150 like it is in the summer? And then it is just a thing where we spend in the summer, January is dead for us from now on. And we don't have to get excited next January.
Yeah, possibly. And generally, that's how it is for a lot of clubs, unless you're Newcastle, obviously. But the point
is, like, that was my thing. We needed it. All right, cool. That's me just picking things now. I believed we were desperate this January, but okay.
You know, we were. So what we're differentiating here is what we should have done and what we did do, okay? What we should have done is we should have signed at least 2 players, a centre midfield and a striker, possible. And I think we did spend all of our time with making his smoke screen, running after Dusan, and then running out of time. That's what I think has happened here, right? So that's the point here is if we do not finish top 4, yeah. Look, man, this is a little bit like Apprentice. You ever watched Apprentice?
Yeah, wicked, bro.
So you know, like how usually the guy that gets sacked is the one who basically fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So if we don't get top 4 this season, it's generally speaking going to be someone like Edu's fault because he didn't bring in the players that we needed. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but for me, I'm like, there's 2 men getting stuck.
Yeah, of course. These 2 are brothers for me. These are brothers in arms. I remember I said they came together, they walked together. Someone said to me,
even if 1 point outside of the top 4, yeah, right. handle United.
Oh, go on, get back.
I can probably handle United finishing above us. But if Tottenham finish above us, bro, and we don't get top 4, man, you're done out here.
Right,
Don't even talk, man. Don't even go there. You are done.
We're going to do 2 minutes of comments, brother. Hazard, I've seen a video on YouTube. Everyone was saying his girl, we can't wait to get home on her sex, picked her nose and licked. Oh, bruvs. All right, cool. See what I mean, bruvs?
Thanks, Jonathan, for that. Yeah, really needed to know that.
It's that freak level again we're talking about. Just how many people are locked. Just says how many people are locked in. I told you, it just says how many people are locked in. It won't say that until I've pressed end broadcast, and then it'll tell you how many views we got live. A minute after, within 20 seconds, it will tell you. But I have to press end broadcast. Trust me. Right, Hazard, Dan.
Good question. Good question.
Sorry, I haven't seen it. Hazard, Dan, would you like to manage the club if this clown is given the chop for the season? Of course, bros. There'll be nothing more that will turn me on to see what does go on behind the scenes. No,
he's asking who would you like to manage, Danny? That's what he's asking.
I'm so sorry. Right, I want Ten Hag and Overmars. Thank you, Hazard.
You know something? Yeah. Realistically, Kamala, there isn't many managers. Now Conte's gone to Tottenham, right?
Ten Hag, Overmars.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But is that realistic? Are they going to need them?
Why is it not realistic? They're probably going to want to go together. How do you know if Man United, let's say it was Everton. Everton surely have got I don't know if they have actually on the Lampard, but they, in my opinion, they should show some sort of loyalty to Duncan Ferguson and keep him as number 2. I don't know if it's happened. Who cares? I'm just saying, in my opinion, these two men are going to walk together. I don't know what tells me this. This Ten Hag.
No, you are right. You are right. You know who I like?
Go on.
Do you know that guy at Wolves, Bruno Lage?
Yeah.
He's done bits out there, you know.
I didn't mean to fucking hit that. Bruno, I mentioned last night. I said after literally 3, 4, 5 defeats in a row to start his Premier League career, I was like, "Oh shit, you lot are fucked up." I have to give it to him, bro. Like,
you imagine if he had more money, more budget.
He has more than steadied. Sorry, my light has gone missing. He has more than steadied the ship at Wolverhampton Wanderers for me. But then again, bro, sometimes people serve their honeymoon process. And the guy that went Tottenham, I forgot him, the beard. He didn't.
Yeah, my man.
He didn't show shit hot after Wolves. So,
bro, that was not his fault, though, man.
Don't tell me to go for a middle of the road guy, if you know what I mean, with all respect. I'd go Harry Potter, and I do mean Graham.
Yeah, I would take him, but bro, you know the man who went from Wolves to Tottenham, it was not his fault, bro. Tottenham are just shit. Tottenham are shit. That was the curse, man. That's the curse. Tottenham is shit, man. I mean, imagine. Let's break this down for a minute, Danny. You got man like Harry Kane. You got man like Son, right? Yeah. Which is basically 2 world-class players. Let's have it right, yeah? Right? Yeah. And you're still shit. You're shit, man. Tottenham, you're shit.
Well, this is why Dujan Kovanovskos is coming in to save the situation. No?
Tottenham are shit, and they're always going to be shit. Enough said.
Right, both have equally good opinions on Greenwood, but it will end with 2 things: judge and the jury's decision. And how about a whole other face-off or money? It could come down to face-offs. I have this horrible feeling. Arsenal might finish 4th, even on goal difference. Raw, because here's a next detective in the stream. He's done the counting.
Yes, Adam, my brother, with the links, yeah? Adam with the links, yeah?
Adam's got all them links, bros. He knows, bros. He knows Chelsea. He knows Tuchel. He knows about Emery. He knows fraudulent moves. He knows when Doozy's about to hit the stream.
Adam knows, you know.
Adam fucking knows. Matt?
Yo, what's my man's stage saying? How's the red wine? Yo, man's a Muslim out here. Don't drink no red wine, man. What are you talking about, my G? This is Ribena. You know
wow, who said that? Who said that?
So, I mean, he's only messing, man. He's only messing stage. Red wine.
Where is it? Show me. Where?
Up right at the, carry on. Not at the bottom, at the top, man.
No. What did I miss?
How's the red wine going down?
No, that's for Linda, I think. Was that Craig?
Yeah, who's Craig? Stage invade.
Who said it? Who said it?
Stage invasion.
Yeah, that's Craig. That's Craig. Yeah, he's talking to Linda. She said something about drinking red wine. So now that's not even for you, bro.
Oh, was that not me then?
Nah, that's not you, bro. That's not you, bro.
Oh, I thought he was talking about my Ribena and that. You get me?
He's talking to Linda. He asked Linda for tea earlier on in the comments. Remember I said tea's boring me. He asked Linda about tea. Yeah? Bro, trust me, it's boring, I know. Linda said she's not drinking tea tonight. It's red wine.
Linda and Craig should get a room then, innit?
Literally, they took red wine. Don't accuse Hazard of them nasties. Right, Matt. Whatever, mate. Oh, God, you done know. Go on, I don't tell him. He's gonna be locked up. He's not going home. Oh, he's not going home. He's gonna be locked up.
Yeah. I told you Darragh Upton was Khan, you know. I told you that, Danny.
Who?
Darragh Upton.
Yeah, I know it's Cam the man. As he said, I know him as Cam. That's it. I got to know him as Cam. That's it. Cam the fucking man.
Yeah.
We finished above Spurs since 215, 216. And even then it was a mockery that they got above us that one time.
Yeah. Listen, look at hand to me. Questions have to be asked about edu competence. Absolutely, my G.
Where's that? I'm missing things. Where's that, Robs? Can't you pin it? Where is it?
I can't pin them, G. I'm just looking at them here. Hans needs to be on a pod soon, man. Trust me. Where you gone? Just look like just me, man. Where you gone? Where you been, man?
Bros, I touched the fucking... Bros, this thing is so... Bros, you touch that on an apple, your life ends. That's it. Bros, I touched it and got excited. Bros, the apple is the most...
Man got shook there. It's on his own on the stream, G.
Bros, you know what happened? From that happened, Jay. Please try running the house. Anything of...
I can't spit bars like you, man.
Bros, you drop them like it's hot. My name is Hazake. What? That's it. That's how you start, okay?
Yeah. But listen, he's right there, though, isn't it? Spending half the transfer window chasing Dusan, knowing his first choice was Juve. Absolutely spot on, man.
We missed one from Kamala. I bet he's gone now for this, for the disrespect of it. He said, fuck Laka fucking Ketia. You were talking, so I didn't want to just jump over you. And he said, I want Diego Costa. We've missed that from our brother Kamala. Anything on that?
Nah, I don't think Costa would fit in.
Last night. Someone said it last night, and I told him to fuck off. No, it might have been Kamala as well last night. I don't know. I don't fuck off.
Nah. No. Listen, Laka hasn't added many goals, granted, but in terms of the style of play, which have helped us create good results, Laka's doing all right for the team at the moment. I can't fault him. It's not the future, it's not forever, but for where the team is at the moment, I'd rather Laka than Costa all day, man.
Cool. How about he's going to not force, that's a terrible word. He's going to convince Nketiah he's the man, and he's going to play him for the next 7 games in a row.
Don't vex me up.
Wait, help me. He's going to play him for 7 games in a row.
Don't vex me up. Don't vex me up.
He's going to make him sign that 7-year deal.
You know what? My guy Zed, who does a podcast with me, was saying to me yesterday, yeah? He was going, nah, man, you know what? Arteta should give Nketiah a run of game, man. I said, bro, I said, don't vex me up, you know.
Z is onto something. Danny AFC TV is onto something. If Lacazette goes through the next 1 or 2 games with 0 goals, yeah, he's going to play Nketiah 4, 5, 6 games in a row, and this is going to be make or break Arsenal career time. Are you going to sign? And if he scores 3 in the 6, he's going to be like, bro, I'm going to turn the piece of paper around again. I know you rejected it, but you are that guy. And whether he signed Dusan Hazake or Danny AFC TV Osman the G, he's going to lead Nketiah in the garden path of signing for me, G. I've got this disgusting and horrible feeling. Fan. Right, DT is going to coach Greenwood, Sickers, Mendy.
Danny, have you missed this comment above? Look at this one, yeah?
Go on.
Again from Hantumi, he said that
I'm missing Hantumi. Hold on.
Yeah, the number of seasons.
He's not here for me. Sorry,
the number of seasons that Tottenham have finished above Arsenal.
Are you doing this? That's the last thing I've got from Hans.
Let's have a look. No, there's been ones after that as well, G.
No, I've got nothing from Hans after this.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, indeed. I can't see
Hazard,
it.
Arsenal haven't finished above Spurs since 2015-16, to be fair. And that's what I'm saying, Hans, precisely, that if we allow them to finish above us again...
I thought Adam Lallana said that. Sorry, I did see that. I thought it was Liana.
No, then Lallana goes on to say, doesn't he, at the bottom, that he agrees that Teta has to go if Spurs if Spurs finish above Arsenal for 7 seasons in a row. You're right, man, Lallana.
Sorry, yes, okay, sorry. I got the wrong... I didn't actually see it, to be honest. I'm not going to lie and say I got...
Bruv, when you've got a rivalry like we have with the scum Tottenham, right, it should be a sackable offence to let Tottenham finish above you for 1 season, my G, let alone 7. True.
I just want to say one thing. Bro, you little Berry Park Luton degenerate. Below me. Next.
Do you know what, right? When is this moderator thing coming, Danny?
As soon as Easy comes back to my house, honestly, as God, like, Gus up, as God is watching me, like, as he said, it's like...
Yeah. You know what Easy is?
He said the apple's a challenge for him as well, you know, he doesn't like it.
You know what, like, people like Matt Benduzzi and all that, yeah? You know what, right?
Yeah,
honestly, I've said it before.
If you have to... WB still here today, sorry. He's not overly over the moon. I know deep down that Hans is the mod, innit? But I was like, bro, you got to be honest with me. Like, you come in here and there. Hans is always here. He's going to spot that wanker from afar away. I goes, and Hans is super smart. I goes, a guy can come in and say, big up, Danny. Just subscribe to your team. Love you loads. And then the next minute, my mom's a bitch, bros. You've seen it before as well. Do you know what I mean? No, wait. Hanumi has got that Danny triggering him. Hi, Danny. Just subscribe to your team. I like you so much. Hanyumi's already like, no, like, you can't, you're suspicious. That's why I like Hanyumi so much, because he's already got the fuck you.
Man's got the radar, G.
That radar. Callie, fuck you. I'm going to watch your next comment. Your next comment, you're out.
Yes, Linda.
So
she's right about that one, though, innit? Couldn't get a room with a Chelsea supporter. You done know, Linda. Real one, yeah? You're real one, yeah?
So basically, to answer, not that WB's, and he delighted I said that publicly, like, yeah, that's why Hank Newman can be the only guy that runs it. And it's an email, and there's a cross on my channel. Basically, for him to have the power, he has to come right into my StreamYard shit, you know, bros. So basically, yeah, it's like that. So anything I can do, pretty much Hans can do. But bros, that's not my problem. Now Easy has to connect the dots. Go and ask him on the group. I'm gonna say, go and ask him on the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I'm just saying that, you know, we're having a good discussion, and then you've got these dickheads that have got nothing better to do.
I buy it too much. Hazard, you could control it better.
No, it ain't even about me. I'm saying don't even pin their comments, because then they'll stop typing and in it. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, just allow him and let Hans just crush him, man.
Just take it away.
You get me? But yeah, going back to that one, man, is that we cannot finish below us, below Tottenham again, man. That's just impossible, man.
You know that the ultimate Chelsea stupid are no room at the inn. Carefree Lewis G. Who's Lewis G, bros? He confuses the fuck out of me, you know. He does at times, this guy. That's Craig, by the way. When you hear us talking about Chelsea Craig. That's
yeah.
Right, that's 7 season. Yeah, we know. Oh, well, worth a try. Good vibes. You done know. So don't just go put on Twitter right now. Fuck Wax Online. Yeah, what you do is quickly, Danny AFC TV featuring Hazard K, Real G. That's what you got to put up. Danny AFC TV featuring Hazard K, Real G. Job done.
Thank you very much.
Always. Right, where are we going with this one? Danny Benduzzi is not from Berry Park. That is a
detective, innit? Detective Adam.
You don't know, innit? It's where Tony Robinson got slapped. Wait, Robinson, that was the whole Crystal Palace stream. Trust me, go look at. Remember I told you about the Crystal Palace stream when all the Tony Robinson crew come hit me. You're not even white. Slap that white off your face, white boy. Fuck you. Look at the bandana. Take the hat off your head. It shouldn't say Celtic. It should say you're a white bastard. No. Sorry, you love every other thing apart from white. You bastard. Like, no, bro, that stream was violent. You know, literally, that stream was fucking
serious.
Bro. I have never seen 127 people in my chat before, bros. And God, if Allah and God is with me, bros, I'll see 127 people in the chat again, bros. All just saying,
for real.
Take the cross off. You're blasphemous. You're not white. Bros, go watch Arsenal Crystal Palace, my stream. Honestly.
We'll do, bro. We'll do.
Bros, you should see my face. My face is like... And then I react. Do you know what I mean? It takes me about 53rd minute and I start spitting. But that was the first time I ever started spitting.
Really?
All you fucking racists. Bros, watch it. It's kind of funny, but about 52 minutes, I spit it. I go into straight... WB was in the house. I go straight into bars overdrive.
For real, G. For real.
I'm always here. Just don't comment. Bro, see, I told you, up in his feelings. No, wait. So you got to comment more, bros. I'm just saying.
WB wants to get in on the moderating, innit?
It's not even just that. It's just, I'm just saying, Hanumi's always there and he can spot a snake like a million miles an hour. But all right, Safe, I hear you. I feel bad when he says that because he's a real G.
Just give it them both, innit?
I think you can. I don't know, actually. I think you can. I don't know. I'll ask you. Bros, that's beyond me, you know. I think it's, you can have. Oh, bros, I remember I'll have two. Bros, imagine my worst nightmare. Something goes wrong on my channel and now I've got to accuse two of them. I'd rather just give one person the power. So no.
Bro, is the sound all right? The sound sounds like he's going a bit, man. Is the sound all right, guys?
I think he's perfect on my side, bros. Me and my Apple technology are doing good here, bros.
So,
what's your thoughts on Ramsey to Rangers? I think if he stays fit, see, do you know what? I'd already be disheartened if I was a Rangers fan. He ain't making his debut this Wednesday against Celtic. And
yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it just shows like what a decline his career has got to. I feel sorry for him because I'm not being funny, right? Up in Scotland, yeah, for me, it's Celtic or nothing. You get me, my G, right?
Whoa. See, I'm Celtic through and through, but until they had their misdemeanor and got relegated, then Steven Gerrard, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, now I'd honestly put them almost up. They're even peggings again, bros. That's it. It's 50-50. It's a 2-horse race now. Literally.
Danny, the sound is gone, man. I don't know whether it's on my end or whatever. I'm going to just leave and come back in, yeah?
Yeah, safe. Go on, do that. Safe. I remember when Palace fans stole DT's hat. Yeah. Oh, seriously? Go on, detective. Go on, Alana, real G. Brubs, if I said any fuckery against you, well, not against you, about you, Brubs, because you sent me the picture saying you had subscribed, Brubs, I have no idea what I done, what I said. I was smashed. Hazard's back in the place.
Is that better?
I can hear you. I've heard you the whole game.
Yeah.
Hazard, you can't feel sorry for 400 grand a week. You've doing.
Yeah, he's right. But like the point is that his decline having to go to Scotland in the final years. I mean, he's still going to be on good money. Don't get me wrong, but nah, man, it's not for me. He should have come back to a club in the Premier League, man, and finished his career here, man.
I do think he's still worth a Premier League shout. Like, with everything that he's pretty much done in his career. I'm not saying he's the realest G in the world, but if you're going to ask me if he deserves another Premier League swan song, like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I find that kind of surprising. I do find that. I find that kind of weird. Glasgow Rangers, with respect, you know what I mean? They're a massive club, bros, but
they are, bruv, but they're not Celtic and they don't support the Palestinian cause like my boys at Celtic. You get me?
There you go, bro. So number one, there you go. I'm not streaming on the Rangers thing because I'm Celtic through and through. So there you go. Like, they're not my cup of tea anyway. So I'm just saying.
Are you Celtic, bro? Are you Celtic up there?
Yeah, bro. Sorry.
My brother.
Yeah, my mum and both Catholics, so that kind of forced Celtic on me, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, listen, I wish him best. I mean, let's be straight here, yeah. Let's have it right. One of the most talented players to play for Arsenal. Unfortunately, his injuries just let him down, didn't it? He's a bit brittle.
Yeah. Which again, Premier League, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's just Italy. I don't know. We never done the bits in Italy, but yeah, that doesn't define you as a shit footballer. Like, I think Scotland's a tricky league for him because he's a little bit brittle. Scotland's a kind of rough and tumble place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not the Premier League, is it?
Just rough and tumble, bros, in general. It really is that rough and tumble. Like, you can get a kick in Scotland. You know
Where was he linked to the Premier League? He had a few offers, didn't he? He had Burnley.
Did he? I don't know, guys. It's a bit inconclusive. He just said I had a whole load of offers on the table, but
was Burnley one of them? I've got a feeling maybe I'm wrong when I say West Ham. I'm not sure.
Why wouldn't you join West Ham, though, bros? Being honest, why wouldn't if it's true? Why wouldn't you join West Ham?
Mm.
Marcel and Leo tried to come because Pepe joined the transfer window. Could come back from during the summer. Look quick. Interesting.
You know what, though, Hans? I wouldn't be surprised if these fuckers let him go and still didn't replace him with anyone. You know, that's how they're going on.
Well, yeah, because if they'd got an acceptable, say we got a 35 million offer during the African Nations, I'm sure we would have said yes. I'm sure we would have said yes.
And I wouldn't have minded that, Danny, had they replaced him.
Well, that's the thing. We never replaced Uber. We didn't replace Hayes and Maitland Miles. So, just talking on my judgment of the window, like, yeah, we didn't replace no one. So, yeah, I'd rather keep just letting everybody go at this point.
What's your conclusion with the window then, Danny?
Absolutely shit. Nothing to look forward to. As you say, if we was to scrape top four, wow. My other worry is Hazard on a real. Even if we did, and you have to take your hats off to yours and say, shit, you made top four. Are we a club even remotely ready to finish top four? When I say that, I mean play Champions League football.
I was gonna let me answer that though, Danny, because if we get that Champions League money and they go and spend it wisely, then do you know what? Maybe it's our time to start getting back in there. It's not going to happen overnight. Do you know what I mean? But listen, even if they get top four, we'll think about that later, man. I want to ask you this year: does Arteta keep his job if he gets us into the top four?
I think he personally does, but do I want him to?
No. Do you want him to keep his job, bro?
No. Of course, I don't want to keep his job now. He's done for me. He's done. There's nothing else that we can do or say. We want Arteta at the club. No, not at all.
What if he won the league the next season? Would he keep his job then?
Of course he would, but what evidence would he? As Easy said, and this is regarding a team that's really good, Liverpool. We need a perfect season to defeat Man City. When I said a perfect season, I goes, what do you mean? Undefeated. He was like, well, literally almost, because we're going to draw a few games along the way. We're not equipped. We've got a squad the size of Man City. He goes with the bench.
When Pep leaves, when Pep leaves, they're going to have a new manager.
They're still a world-class team. They just need the correct direction. They can have a level head. Maybe it takes that older, more experienced head. I don't know. Ancelotti. Maybe Jurgen Klopp goes and joins Man City, bros. Who the fuck knows, bros? But with all of that talent there, bros.
Maybe Arteta might join.
Bro, I'll fucking dance from this. Bros, do you think anyone from Man City is watching what Arteta is doing, thinking, yeah, he's doing a smashing job. He's got to be our next manager. No way, bro. No way.
I think on the fan base side of things, probably not too many, although there are some Arteta fans out there. But on a football side of things, people inside the game are very, very complimentary of him, aren't they?
Yeah. But everything has a part.
Just say, what was Hans' last question? What did he ask?
I have not been a fan of Pepe. I backed him in the first season after the Papayas game. I was absolutely
before that, Danny, he said, how many goals will Alba get in Spain?
I think he's getting 10, 12 goals minimum between now and the end of the season.
Yeah, I agree. He'll score some goals.
I think he's going to score. Don't be surprised if he starts off with a hat-trick. I don't give a fuck who Barcelona playing next. Don't be surprised. If Uber starts, he gets a straight hat-trick. Just to show Arsenal what time
his motivation will be that, wouldn't it? To show Arsenal.
That's what I think. Don't be surprised if Uber starts his Barcelona career with a fucking hat-trick. That there, I reckon. At least a brace. At least a brace on his Barcelona debut.
But I ask Hans a question.
Go on, of course.
Because you know he's just mentioned Pepe. This is not my theory, by the way. This is Zed from the podcast, yeah? He says we should try playing Pepe up front.
Bros, me and Lundberg spoke about that for a little while, don't you remember?
Yeah.
Me and Lundberg were like, well, do you know what? Maybe he needs a couple of goals that sort of like, yeah, you're a winger, Thierry Henry style. You found your new position, be lethal in front of goal. Guess what? Now you're our left-footed genius striker. I've said it before. Do you remember the girl that came in the stream last night, Melanie? She also said it. She goes, why don't you play Pepe as a striker for the rest of the season? A couple of people are actually getting onto this, but... Do
you think maybe that's what the plan is?
Nah, of course not.
No?
Nah. I don't think so. Would I go for it? Probably. At this moment, yeah, probably. Him or Martinelli. I'm kind of done with Laka and Ketia. Like, I'd go with him or Martinelli for the next few games.
I'm not sure because I didn't watch them, but apparently he played up front for Lille as well, didn't he? Some when he back in the day.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that. Someone said it.
Not for me, but who knows? I'll give it a chance. Like, he's not the guy that's gonna go out for headers and be like Andy Carroll and win the ball. But if you find him in the right spaces, who knows? He might have that turn of pace, bang on the left foot. If he scored,
Danny, after Alba leaving, Charles Watts said it on his video this morning that Pepe is our next best finisher. I mean, even if you look at the shots.
Do you know what? It's him or Martinelli, and Martinelli hasn't really reigned. He's reigned good performances, but he hasn't really reigned goals.
Yeah.
So on that, I'd agree with him. The fucker himself. Yeah, I'm going to say that's massively incorrect, to be honest with you. No. Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad shout to try him up front, man.
Boy, go for it. I would. I honestly, personally would. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Right, guys. 1 hour and 41 minutes in.
You gone again?
Bro, as soon as I press the mouse, it's unforgiving. So let me do it really slowly.
I told you not to get that Apple shit, man.
Well, allow me. I'm persevering. I don't give a fuck. Seriously. Apple won't work because his best has to be taking players on and beating them. Bro, you can do that up front as well. Just beat the first man, hit the ball, left foot, go.
Adam, the thing is, Adam, the reason why I'm thinking of trying that and giving it a go is because actually make him the target man, make him make runs in behind and play the ball in behind. And one thing he is good at is running in behind and finishing. That's what he used to do for Lille.
Yeah. And technically he can do it. What I do say is if he's playing Liverpool and he's got Van Dijk, Gomez, the new one, the new centre-back, Kanate, yeah, I think he gets sniffed out of the game and we score 0. The thing is, though, I think it would work against a lot of teams, but I just think there's certain games you couldn't put Pepe up front. I think Liverpool would just get battered 4-0 as usual.
But bruv, do you remember that season when Pepe was like quite on some fire when what's his name hadn't been dribbled past that Liverpool, Van Dijk hadn't been dribbled past in like games and games, yeah? And I know we lost the game, but there was that time where Pepe had that chance and he was the first one to dribble past Van Dijk in ages. Remember that game?
Yeah,
I think it was at Anfield. I think it was.
Yeah, it was at Anfield. Was it 0-0 or something, or did we lose?
No, we lost. We always lose against them.
Yeah.
Cheatheads.
Yeah.
But the point is he was playing last man on the shoulder, and he took on Robertson, and then he took on Van Dijk. He dribbled past him for the first time in many games. Van Dijk hadn't been dribbled past.
I totally remember it. So yeah, again, as crazy as it sounds, I actually would go for it for the moment. I really actually would.
Do you know something, Danny?
Yeah.
Now Alba's gone, yeah? I really want it to work for Pepe. I really want it to work for him. Honestly. I want him to just find the fire. I want him to step up and go, do you know what, yeah? Now Alba's gone. I'm the man at this club.
Well, let's see.
Because listen, Alba was the man. Yes or no? Alba was the man. He's gone now. We need somebody with that streak of swagger and arrogance now, yeah, to step up and go, do you know what? I'm your guy, right? And honestly, I have a feeling that Pepe could. Honestly, the only problem is he hasn't got time on his side because the jury is already out on him. Do you know what I mean? He's out of favour. He's had a good African nations, though. He's had a good AFCON, and
quick one has sorry. We'll get back to Pepe. Gwendo's scored today. Just got to shout that alert real quick.
Yeah, thanks for that, WB.
I know. Sorry, Pepe. He has had a good African nations, bro. He's now got to turn that into Premier League games, though, bros, and we all know this. Good luck to him. And let's
Hans, the thing is, Hans, right? This is the point I'm trying to make. Maybe what I'm trying to say is
Uber all
we
day long. Sorry, 57 million and 60 million, bros. Well, for what they gave us, it's hands down, isn't it? Uber was a predator for the first 2 years, 2.5 years. Lacker's been shit for the whole 5 years for me.
this business we're talking about holding the ball up, right? Yeah. If we start playing
Andy
more,
Carroll does that.
if we start playing more on the front foot, yeah, and playing through balls in behind, you don't really need to rely on hold up play so much, right? Is Pepe should be that kind of what Aubameyang should have been really, is on that final shoulder. We should be like looking, not this sideways bullshit, just play the ball forward and Pepe running in behind and finishing.
That's very interesting, though. I'm so sorry, Haz. That's interesting because Chelsea have tried it with Pulisic. They have tried it with Havertz. Pulisic and Hazard, sorry, Havertz. I find that interesting. And it didn't clearly work there. That's where they were missing their Werner or they were missing their Lukaku. That's very interesting.
But it was working for Lille with
It might
Pepe.
have been his debut. I think it was his debut. Yeah, we're going back a minute. Okay, yeah, sweet. On the centre circle. I don't care if it's in the centre circle on the 18-yard line, bro. What he's trying to say is the guy knows what to do. Like, should we let him try? Or just fail him and let him leave on a free in 2 years' time?
Listen, I think we should be focusing towards making Pepe the man, really.
Well, we've got 9 more at the end of the season. Well, who else we got? We got him. As I'm saying, the front three for me is him, Martinelli, Saka. For me, for the rest of the season.
Not Laka.
No. As a good substitute. I would try Martinelli up front. I would. Pepe and Saka on the wing.
Yeah, I don't mind trying that, yeah.
Right, that's what I would go for. And see what that can spark up for the next couple
Thanks
of
again
years.
for that, WB.
Yeah, you know, innit?
You keep on pinning that one on, innit, Daddy?
No, it's just since the last moment. I got to the bottom again. That's all. Nothing.
You're doing it on purpose, man.
Guendouzi. How did Saliba play? Like a real G? Please don't say he made a mistake, because then that's it. I won't read your comments, WB. Right, if a team parks a bus against Arsenal, it'll be very difficult for Pep. Well, that's what I said. If we play Liverpool, if we play the elite teams, bro, I can't see it working with Pepe up front. Apart from that, I'd give Pepe a go at it. But I agree with that kind of totally.
Yeah, but them games you play Laka, innit, Adam?
Possibly. Well, until the end of the season, yes, you do. Martinelli up front. Yep. And
that's what happens when you have a squad, Adam. But haven't we got something like just 17 players or something like that left?
There you go. Chelsea have got 17 youth internationals on fucking loan. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're not talking the same kind of deal. Right, how's that? Hour and 47 minutes in. Not that I want to get out, but yes, let's give us a few more questions before we disappear into the evening. Just play Pepe on the left wing, Martinelli up front. Well, this is what I'm screaming for right now, bro. It's exactly what I'm screaming for. And
do you know what? Khan's got a point there, you know, right? Because remember when was it Emery? We always used to think that Pepe. No, it was actually Arteta. We criticized him that why do you keep on playing Pepe on the right? Because when Emery used to play him on the left, he used to do bits out there.
But he's naturally left-footed. See, Arteta likes the opposite.
He likes the opposite, though. Yeah,
he likes Gabriel on a White or a Mari and a Holding.
But you know the problem with that is
he wants Saka to be able to cut in from the right and hit it on his left. And the same way, in theory, he'd want Pepe to cut. But
you know the difference there, though, Danny, is Saka is more two-footed than Pepe. Okay, and the problem is when he's on the right. He's
very left-footed, though, bro. Don't get it twisted. He's very left.
No, but I'm saying in comparison to Pepe, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's got more of a right foot. Now the problem is that when Pepe plays on the right, he's too predictable, right? Whereas if you play him on the left, right, you know what you're going to get with him.
But the danger of him just running down the line. But yeah, I get it. You run the danger of him just running down the line.
But he's fast, bro. He's fast, man. You know what I mean? And we're not.
Go for it. Test it. Go for it. I'm not saying no. I was just saying Arteta must have seen something, the prick, why he doesn't want to do it, or he is really.
But the problem is then he'll probably take Martinelli out of the team, though. That's the problem.
To accommodate Laka, I get it, and that pisses me off immediately. Not all right, we're not.
Adam knows, you know.
He is what the fuck winger I say he is, and what Hazard says he is. Bollocks. Plan of management has played Aubameyang on left wing, Martinelli, Pepe. Yeah, we all know, but that time's done now because there is no more Obama blood clot Yang.
Depressing, man.
It's done. You're never going to hear troops say it again, God forbid. Obama blood clot. Yeah, no more. But don't worry, guys, never fear. Lacazette could score a goal. Like a blood clot, Zet.
Odegaard, yeah, I think Odegaard's doing all right, man.
Odegaard, who said Odegaard? Oh, Adam, I see. Hazard, what do you make of Odegaard?
I think he's doing all right.
Like Kamala said, and Kamala famously said, he ain't pulling up no trees, but he's all right.
I'd say that. He's a young player, man. Give him time.
But I genuinely believe, not to disrespect him and say the Ozil thing, if he has 5, 6, 7 good players around him, I think he turns into a real G. I think when he has to scrap in and fight and nip in and tackle and Leeds United away, Burnley at home, I don't know. But maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah, fair comment.
For me, I'd rather just go to Emmanuel Smith Road. You know why? Because at least even if he's tired, if he's broken, even if he lacks the mental maturity or knows where the position of a footballer is as good as Odegaard, he just tries to give you that.
But did you see his run for that one that Laka missed?
Yes, but it's been
wow.
Few but few and far between. Has he got that every day in his locker? Like, who knows? I hope, innit? I hope.
Good night, Hans. Good night, bro. God bless.
Bro, yeah, sorry, I didn't even see it. I pinned it but didn't see it. Guys, I'm dipping. Habibi, real G, moderator, much love to you, real one. Let's annoy it easy for 10 minutes. As soon as we come off the stream, let's pepper the WhatsApp for 10 minutes. Let's get easy awake, seriously. I'm peppering again. Odegaard is for Arsenal, what Bruno is for United, minus the penalties. Would you rather Bruno or Odegaard in your team? I'm just saying.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bruno, man. An on-form Bruno all day.
Exactly, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Minus the penalties, there's minus a lot that Bruno does, bro. Bruno's got Ronaldo next to him. He's got the speed of maybe, did have Martial, does have Rashford. Bro, what I'm saying is Odegaard is a brilliant player. You've just got to put another couple of brilliant players around him. Make him look like more of a brilliant player. And I think that's what Ozil's problem was.
Rob, do you know what it is? We don't do enough running in behind. That's the kind of player he is. He likes to pick passes in behind, and we don't do enough of it. So
I was just catching up everything to what Cam was saying. Yeah, bro, sorry, because no one commented. It doesn't mean your comment was wrong. We were focusing on something else for a minute. It doesn't mean your comment was out of place or wrong at all, G. Hazard, anything else to add before we hit the hours of two long hours on the stream? Even though you were late. Odegaard is no Fabregas. Not a chance, bro. No, not even close. In fact, as far as footballers are concerned, Odegaard could be there for 4 years and he won't achieve what Fabregas was.
I wouldn't go that far. We have to give him the 4 years first. Let's see.
Cool. But my opinion, just for this moment,
he ain't going to piss off to Barcelona, is he?
You never fucking know, bruvs. Where Haaland is, he might fuck off to Madrid. Watch where Haaland goes in the summer. Don't be surprised if Odegaard does well.
Do you know when you mentioned that, actually, finally from me, Danny, there's a big account, transfers account, ITK account called the Transfer Exchange. I saw a tweet from them today because I've turned my tweets off now. I'm just been so depressed. But anyway, I saw a tweet from them today that says that basically last summer, Arsenal made an inquiry for Haaland and triggering his release clause like this summer coming up, basically, yeah? And it didn't say anything about anything. Huh?
It's cheaper than Vlahovic. It's 64 million. We know this.
Yeah, it said that it didn't say anything about what the response was, but it said that a lot of where Arsenal finish in the top, if they finish in the top 4, they didn't say that it's a given, but they kind of insinuated that Haaland may consider Arsenal.
Yeah, how about according to his father and agent, or both of them, if it's the same guy, he's already publicly turned down Man United. What does that tell you? Have you heard this, by the way?
No, but it tells you there's shit in it.
I suppose. But if Man United is shit, I don't make Arsenal the real G's of the Catan. But okay, I get it. Do I remember Kevin Campbell? Kevin Campbell likes my tweets, bruv. A lot of days on Twitter. Go and look. He liked 2 of my tweets yesterday. I said something about Kevin Campbell being a real G, and do you know what someone said to me, Hazard, out of a random? Oi, mate, how old are you? So I goes, what the fuck is it to you? Super Kevin Campbell liked the tweet. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is it to you?
You know what? We should get
Kevin Campbell, the real G. Bro,
we should get Kevin Campbell on the pod, you know.
Bro, Kevin Campbell will quicker join your pod. It's only because it's me, the controversial Danny AFC TV. But if I put, bro, what are you asking my age for? What the fuck is it to you? If Kevin Campbell's liking that, do you know what it tells me? Kevin Campbell really and truly loves Danny AFC TV.
Absolutely, G.
He just might not be able to label himself with Danny AFC TV at this moment. But get him onto your pod, and the day you get someone like that on your pod, bros, I'm just bouncing out of nowhere. I'm sorry to say, bros. I'm that snake that comes. Oh, by the way, last minute, round of applause, hats off, Danny AFC. And then Kev, you're a Superman of this shit, bros. Bros, I went to bare games where Kevin Campbell was playing, you know, bros.
Fair enough. Can I plug the pod before I go?
Bro, no, bro. You're not. Gee, come on. Please, bro. Go for it.
So guys, we've done episode 2 of the All Gunners podcast, and it's out on YouTube at the moment. You can find it by typing in All Gunners podcast, and you can listen to us. We've been speaking about Aubameyang and the transfer window, and just our usual chitty chatty, me and Zed as usual. And next week we're looking to get some more recognized people from the YouTube world, including Danny. We're going to slot Danny in on an episode in the next couple of weeks as well. So yeah, man, just normal Arsenal chitty chatty, and just sometimes a little bit funny as well. Please tune in, man. Listen to the pod. It's called the All Gunners podcast. Thank you, Danny.
I will be catching up, and as God is watching me, while I'm now just making a quick something to eat because I'm hungry. I am eating my shepherd's pie. Sorry, I'm good because I was cooking a shepherd's pie before I was waiting for you being late and everything. I showed it to everyone. I was like, look, that's why I just cooked. So while I eat a bit of that, I'm listening to the All Gunners podcast, of course, guys. So please, that's everyone. That's WD, Paul, Madam. Let's jump onto All Gunners podcast. How's it waiting for me for talking, by the way, man? It's very important. I'm gonna stream up the world on that. Who the fuck am Man United? I will read Martinelli up front. That's our future.
He's right, man. I think so, man.
I'm absolutely sold on it. And Pepe and for this moment, Pepe and Saka on the wings. I'm totally sold by that, bros. It's exactly what I want. I don't want to see at this moment, unless we're on the bench, Lacazette or Nketiah anywhere near our team. They've got 5 months on our contract. And just like back in the day, if you want to be old school, let's talk about George Graham. If you don't sign the thing, bro, there's none of this Walcott sign the thing. You don't fucking sign the contract. Well, fuck off. You're not playing on my fucking team. That was George Graham's way of dealing with things. George Graham was ghetto, but with a Scottish accent.
Khan, what did you think of the pod, man?
What about Perry Groves? Number 1 is Perry Groves. Number 2 is Perry Groves. Number 3 is Perry Groves. That one has a number 4, and it goes on. We all live in a Perry Groves world. Yeah, bro, super sub. For me, a super sub and a real G. I like Perry Groves. What do you want me to say?
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Love you, bro.
He weren't quite Ronaldo. He weren't quite Overmars. He weren't quite Pires. He weren't quite Lundberg. But he is a real G.
He's a gunner, man.
He's a gunner. Listened to the radio today before my phone went tits up.
Oh, real thank you, Khan, man. Appreciate that, man.
How's up? I'm going to go look at everything. I'm going to go listen to every piece of material right now.
I'll tell you what, Daddy, if you don't listen to that pod, right, yeah, you ain't coming on.
Now, I'm going to throw you a few questions, and then you're going to give me my data when I'm joining. So I'm going to go listen to it now while I'm eating my shepherd's pie. I just said it. So don't say no more. I'm listening to everything I've missed. And, yeah, guys, All Gunners podcast. Hazard, Z, hopefully.
Thanks, Khan. Appreciate the comments, man. Thank you. Please ask your friends to like and subscribe as well, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. You've told me to look at my phone. Look at what? What do you want me to look at?
I
Sorry.
didn't.
No, not you, not you.
Oh, WB. Has WB
Yeah.
subscribed to the pod?
So, WB.
He only subscribed to your channel last week, didn't he?
I love you, Hazard.
Trudeau.
I remember Gus Caesar. I remember Gus Caesar as well. Big strapping lad, centre half. I remember Gus Caesar as well. He was shit. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Do you remember Gus Caesar, Hazard?
Nah, man.
He's on the level of centre half at Arsenal of Igor Stepanov. Do you remember Igor Stepanov?
I do remember he was shit.
Yeah, right. Gus Caesar is Igor Stepanov. Just different race, different everything. Just same guy. I think Paul will agree. Igor Stepanov is Gus Caesar. I was the first sub.
Fair enough, WB. Right, Daddy, I'm going to chip, man, yeah?
Yeah, bro, pretty much same as I'm just going to give the people the Danny's final thought as I always do. You can disappear, but I mean, stay tuned for the Danny's final thought.
All right, man. Take care, guys. Love, yeah?
Involved. So put a double like. Anyone that loves Hazard, put a triple like on the video.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All love, yeah?
Need to mention anything, your pod, anything you feel that you just need to come on and shout, rant about, come and talk, come and spit. Bros, this is your platform. You know that. Real
Thank
G.
you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Love
Good night, all.
Good night,
See you
bros.
later, guys.
Everyone, get the likes on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Hazard is out the building. We have been streaming for over 2 hours. I have been streaming for over 2 hours. That's because I'm a real G. 11 people still involved. The Roxys, the Lindas, the usual terrorists of the channel are not here. So, guys, who is with me? Give me a quick sign. Give me a couple of messages, and then I'll be out. Literally a couple of minutes left. I want to go eat some of that glorious shepherd's pie I've made. Obviously vegetarian, but oh god, it's going to be every piece as gangster as any piece of shepherd's pie you've ever seen in your life. I don't like Dr. Pepper, but we're drinking. We're drinking Dr. Pepper Cherry. It's quite nice. I can't lie. Maybe that's the cherry. But guys, before I disappear into the evening, please get the fucking likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. What is good to everyone? What is good, everyone? Hazard's been in the building. What are you all saying? I don't know. Just please get the likes again on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. I'm hanging around. You know what? Let's get this oven back on. We're going to heat up this shepherd's pie, as Linda called it. No, we making noise for you little cunt, yo. Pierre gun. Shout out to the Acres, not involved in the stream tonight. Out having a couple of beers, almost likely Guinnesses, as you fucking do. But shouts out to the Acres, just gone the hour of midnight. I'm trying to prepare the very quickest, neatest salad as you do because I'm a real G. I've made my own coleslaw for this shepherd's pie or shepherd's lettuce because I'm vegetarian. There's a bit of slaw on the side and a mixed salad because I do love my homemade coleslaw. Now, who is still with me? I'm still here, mate. Good night, everyone from Cam. The real one, Cam, the man in the place. Shouts out to WB. Showing the love in the place. Shouts out to the wifey, Mumsy. Lil in the place. Wifey, Cassie. Walk on, people. But yeah, honestly, on that beautiful rhyme, I am going to get the fuck out of the place. If Lieka's a couple of more mischievous people were here, I would be spitting some bars of fury tonight. But Kea is a cocksucker. He ain't here. Lieka's the real one ain't here. So I'm going to get away with the bars for tonight. Look, Burkham and Yumi's disappeared. So it's a bar-free evening. WB, shouts out to you. I fucking made your channel. You sold a sub to it. Fuck you. I'm joking, G. You're a real one. Right, guys, on that fucking massive bombshell, who's this before we go? Peace out to the cameraman. Or Dara Upton just for tonight, you know what I mean? Straight good lucky, the precious fucking rate. And I'm not mugging it, bros. I know what well, you know I'm Irish out here, bros. Oh, my mummy and daddy are Irish. County fucking Donegal, if we fucking please. Gus Caesar. Bros, who was better, Gus Caesar or Igor Stepanov? Igor Stepanov probably played more important games. Gus Caesar on the George Graham. Oh, God. That's like Paul Lederson. How much you rate Paul Lederson? Did Paul Lederson get George Graham the sack? Dun, dun, dun. Shouts out to you, Paul Robinson, the fucking man. Love that comment. Comment of the evening. Love the stream. Thanks, Danny. Good show tonight. Gus Caesar. That's all he's got to say. We're gonna add Paul Lederson to that. We're gonna add a bit of just Paul Lederson. No one else needs to be mentioned. Glenn Helder. I was at his debut. John Hartson, I was at his debut. It was the same game. Was it Nottingham Forest at home? Glenn Helder and John Hartson. Or was that Chris Kawamya? They all signed together, the fuckers. Big up George Graham. Bigging up, George Graham. Fucking blast me. There's only one player I like on this fucking Arsenal team. It's fucking Kieran. Damn me. And it's not because he's Scottish. I just think he's the fucking best player. Aubameyang is shite. Thank fuck he's gone. Lacazette is shite. And Ketia is shite. As for fucking Pepe, he can fuck off. He ain't Paul Marston, he ain't Benny Groves. Or Martin fucking Hayes running down the wing. Shouts out to Martin Hayes. Perry Groves. And the magic man, Paul Merson. We've been speaking about Kevin Campbell on the stream. Kevin Campbell, please keep liking my tweets, bro. You're a fucking real one. Kevin Campbell, number one. What did David O'Leary say? The great. Over 700 games, or was it 622? And then he probably appeared for a fucking, I don't know, fucking 700. It was like a young Rocky or Rambo coming into the team. And I'm not talking Aaron Ramsey, I'm talking Rambo. Kevin Campbell. But enough of the voices. It's time for me to disappear. I feel in a mischievous mood. I want to go fuck something. Right! On that note, I'm out. Peace out to all the real ones. Shouts out to everyone on the stream tonight. Love you all. Adore you all. Arsenal, keep doing the pagan thing. Shouts out to Kevin Campbell. Fucking real G. But